What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Brain Waves. How is everyone doing tonight? What I want to talk to you all about is to give some of y'all a heads up. All right. If you haven't paid attention, or maybe you've taken a look as of the past, what are we going on? Maybe 2 hours now. My Cash App account is closed. That's right. My Cash App account is closed. So if you try to send me a Cash App right now, it's not going to go through. Now, what I want to talk about is who's behind it. And what I want to give you is the scenario that many people face. You see, the reason why I'm talking about this is nothing but a minor inconvenience. To the people that are behind this, they believe that they're causing me harm. Oh no, Isaiah 54:17. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. So yes, things may have taken place, but it's not going to stop me. They think they're stopping me. They think they're stopping something. And again, I want to talk about this because these are real situations that people go through. You see, when you got content creators that put out videos and they tell you about their being gang stalked, see, you have people that talk about gang stalkers, but they're not getting gang stalked. You all that have followed me know that this is not my first Cash App. Okay, I'm on several different Cash Apps. Let's see. I'm not gonna really show this information, as you can see, but you can tell that you can see that this is Cash App, right, on my phone. I just want you to see. And I got one account here. Okay, I want you just to see that this is actually me. Okay, you see it says Brainwaves Business. Okay, you see I got that account. I got another account here that I got two other accounts that I really don't want to show. Try not to touch the screen. I got two other accounts I really don't want to show right now, but y'all get the point, right? Y'all get the point. The point is, my latest account has been canceled, or should I say closed. And it's not closed for any violation of terms of service. What the pattern is on Cash App is that you got haters, you got demons, you got those that don't like you. What do? Well, if they see that you promote a payment platform and they see that that's how you're getting revenue, guess what they're going to do? They're actually going to attack you there. So in your attempts of promoting your Cash App to receive Cash App and receive support, they actually go around and try to cancel it. You know, they have their ways of trying to report it and say this and say that. They got so many people, and Cash App doesn't really verify anything. It's not actually a platform that I prefer, but it seems to be the platform that those of you that are on social media use. I don't see a lot of y'all using PayPal. Y'all supposed to be using PayPal. It's far more secure. I don't see people using Venmo. So what I want to say is to all my true supporters, if you want to avoid this and avoid having to find out what my new Cash App is, because basically every time they do it, it's just going to be another Cash App. You can just go ahead and hit the PayPal and hit the Venmo. Those you can't just cancel by reporting, right? I'm not going to go into detail with that because I don't want to give any of these actual gang stalkers any ammunition. And not so much for me, but for those of you out here that are in these situations. You see, people do actually get these things canceled. You got situations where the individual that's on the cover, he has gotten people fired from jobs. There are videos about this. Y'all can go look at it. So this is not just an isolated incident. And what I want y'all to know is that this just happened tonight, right? It just so happened that I got a notification that my account was closed tonight, about 2 hours ago. That's around the same time that this individual went live. Okay. This individual was quiet all day, all of a sudden went live. And then I got notified. I want to show y'all something. I actually got notified on my phone from a particular. Let me show it to y'all real quick. Hold on. I got notified of this particular video right here. Now, I thought it was somebody else doing a video about me. You see that it says today at 7:39. I had to take the screenshot because people might not believe me. So you see it says today, 7:39 p.m. It's my own video that says new breed admits he's struggling and needs gas money. Okay, this is my own video. I got notified that he was behind it. Here's the notification. If you look here, you can see that right here. Let's see if I can get right here. Okay, right where my finger is. This is the notification. So y'all can see it, I'm not making this up. It says recommended. Why would YouTube recommend my own video to me? Somebody make this make sense. Why would YouTube recommend my own video to me? The reason why I got recommended this video with this particular individual is because he's the one that's behind my Cash App getting closed. Okay, you see this is notifications. I had to take a screenshot. You see what time it is up here. You see it says 7:44. I was on a phone call. All right. I don't know why it got blurry, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. Y'all saw it. There we go. It was 7:44, and you see down here, it says 5 minutes ago, I got notified of my own video. YouTube never notifies me of my own video. You know why I got notified of my own video? That's because the Most High revealed to me who was behind closing my Cash App. And ironically, at that same time, he went live. As a matter of fact, just for the record, he's live right now. Now, for those of you that are new, you don't know what's going on, I'm going to show you who this individual is. Okay? Because like I said, this individual is live right now. Live right now, unless it just ended. No, they're live. Yeah, let me put this on the screen. Let's share this real quick. I was gonna share something else. So yeah, look, you can see this individual is live right now. It ain't like he just went live. Let me see if I can get the time frame. Let me just document that. I ain't gonna play his video. I just want the time frame. Okay, started streaming. Look at this. Started streaming 112 minutes ago. Y'all see that? So he basically started streaming. It's like after my account, he didn't say nothing all day. He was quiet. I know, quote unquote, it's the Sabbath. And then all of a sudden, he goes live right after I get the notification that my Cash App is canceled. Let me give y'all some scripture. First, let me show you what's going on. Gang stalking is real. Okay? Gang stalking is real. Let me repeat. Gang stalking is real. And when you call people out, okay, when you hold people to the fire, this is the motive. Y'all got to stop and think, why would he do it? Well, go look at my past couple of videos. I called him out. I held him to the fire. I've encouraged other people to speak out against him. He's not happy with me. And it was precisely at that moment that I actually held him accountable, because he'd been sneak dissing me for a while, sneak dissing Ringo, sneak dissing Rollo for a while. Go figure. Again, sneak diss is dissing an individual or individuals without mentioning their name. So I don't need anybody ignorant from his platform who follow him, who like him, come here and say, he's not dissing you. He didn't even mention your name. No, Sherlock, I said sneak diss. Go learn the English language before you come here in my live chat and comment section. It's literally hilarious at this point. Take a look at this. Gang stalking is a set of beliefs that a person is being followed, harassed, and stalked by a large group of people. The reason why I said it's new breed, because he operates with a large group of people with gang stalking. It's not just him, but he's associated with it. He's behind it. Okay? That's why when people talk about this gang stalking stuff, it's real. It says people who believe they are victims of gang stalking are sometimes called targeted individuals. That's something that he talks about a lot. Okay, it says, what are the experiences of gang stalking victims? TIs or targeted individuals may experience physical attacks, intimidation, or harassment. They may be targeted with noise or electronic surveillance. They may have their property vandalized or stolen. In this case, that's what I fall under right now. They may be slandered or gossiped about. You know, these people be gossiping crazy like about me. They be saying stuff that is no remotely true. They ain't got no receipts, no proof, no evidence. They just popping off at the mouth. It's all their feelings, emotions, and opinions. It's no proof, no evidence, no receipts, because it's not true. But anyway, these are some real things, and I'm showing these particular experiences of those that have been gang stalked or are being gang stalked, because there's other people on the internet that are being gang stalked. Look, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. See, the Most High speaking. Listen up, y'all. I told y'all this ain't a game. Shout out to Y'all Deserves the Glory. Y'all make sure you sub her up. The woman of the Most High, the daughter of Zion. She be getting it in with the word. She be putting in work. So y'all make sure you go subscribe to her. She said he's gang stalking me too. Share the video. I'm about to do that. Okay, why am I doing this? If New Demon actually thinks he's hurting me, or those that are associated with him are hurting me, the only thing you're doing is an inconvenience. You're annoying. It's like a gnat to me. However, I need to talk about these things because those of you that follow me know this is not the first time my Cash App got canceled. What is this? Cash App number 4, number 5? I mean, I'm just going to keep making Cash Apps, but my suggestions to you all that follow me is to hit me up and support me via PayPal. If you got a Cash App, get PayPal, get Venmo. They are far more secure than Cash App. Cash App is not secure. And I don't even want to get into that. All right, so Y'all Deserves the Glory. Trending with Cherie, she just subscribed. But I'm going to go ahead and pull up her content because New Breed is gang stalking her as well. Let me put this on the screen real quick and we're going to pull up her video. You know you can come on anytime you want. Y'all Deserves the Glory. So if you want to come on, I'll open up the link. Let me put this on the screen real quick. What does Galatians say? We're looking at Galatians chapter 6, verses 7 through 9. It says, do not be deceived. Many of you on the internet are deceived. Remember what I told you what sneak dissing means. When people sneak this, they're not going to mention your name, but they're referring to you in their content. They throw shots, they throw shade, they throw innuendos. They base their whole premise of their content on you and other people that are like you. What do I mean by you? Those who hold people accountable and don't let people get away with stuff. You follow scripture. The scripture says to call all these things out, like in Ephesians and so many other books. That's just one of my favorite in Ephesians chapter 5. I've shown it like a broken record. So because you're following scripture and calling out what they're doing, you're being the light of the world, like the Bible says. The Bible calls us to be the light of the world. It don't cause you to sit around and hide. The scripture says to boldly profess your faith. It don't say sit down and hide. Don't be bold with what you're talking about and don't show it. It says to be bold. A lot of y'all sit back and hide. A lot of y'all move in fear. You're like, well, I don't want him coming after me. I don't want nobody to come after me and cancel my Cash App. So y'all don't say nothing. Not all of you, but a good portion of people. They sit back. They're not following the scripture. So when you follow the scripture, this is what happens when you call these people out. But they have their judgment. Now, I want you to see the scripture, and then we're going to pull up Y'all Deserves the Glory's video. It says, do not be deceived in Galatians chapter 6, verse 7. God is not mocked. For whatever a man sows, that he will also reap. So let me just say this loud and clear. For all of you that's associated with New Breed and you people out there, you gang stalking people who are reporting my account falsely. You are falsely reporting my Cash App. To get it closed, you are going to also have your financial revenue streams closed. Don't be surprised when your revenue streams dry up. And let this be a sign of who's actually doing it. If New Breed is doing this, then you're going to see that his revenue streams will dry up or get affected. Why? Because he's trying to affect the righteous. Okay? That's what happens. You reap what you sow. So if y'all doing this to me, and I'm a mirror, what you do to me, you receive 100-fold. The Most High uses me often to bring judgment upon people. He anoints me, he equips me to bring that judgment upon people. So let me just say this. Let me say this. These people are going to reap what they sow. And for any of them that are content creators, you're going to see all of a sudden, if they money get funny, you know why. It's because of what they've done to me here by canceling my Cash App. Now, I got another Cash App on the way, but it's en route, if you know what I mean. It takes a little bit of time, takes a couple of days or so, sometimes give or take. So that's why I haven't put it back up here. But best believe when I get it done, I'm just going to rinse and repeat. I'm going to put it back up here. If y'all start sending Cash Apps, it's going to work. If it get canceled, we just going to repeat and do the same thing again. It's going to be like recording movies, recording TV shows. Lights, camera, action, and take number 468 Cash App. Bridget, just stop. Just stop, Bridget. Just stop, Bridget. You have no idea if you're saying, wow, you two are still at it. Like, is that what you actually think this is about? You think this is about some beef? Like, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with people? This man has literally got my Cash App closed for no valid reason. I can't dispute it. I can't do nothing. You go through the process like, oh, it's just closed. Holy Troller says, how can someone cancel a Cash App? Easy to get Cash App canceled. Cash App is the least secure of all these payment platforms. I don't care how big they are. I don't care if they offer. I don't care if they offer direct deposit. I don't care if they offer that. Y'all got to understand this real quick, because I'm going to play Y'all Deserves the Glory's video in a minute, because she's also being gang stalked by New Demon. And there's a lot of people that are being gang stalked by New Demon. Cash App is the least secure of all payment platforms, yet that's the #1 payment platform that everybody on social media uses. Y'all don't use the other platforms. You don't use PayPal, you don't use Venmo, etc., etc. Everybody use Cash App. Everybody pushing Cash App. I guess because Roddy Ricch made it popular. She's done the soul, got the Cash App. Trying to wipe up. No, say slash. Y'all know what I'm talking about back in the day. Cash App easily can be canceled. Bridget, you are uneducated on how Cash App works if you think it can't be canceled. Watch this. See, with Cash App, it's easy for people to report falsely on Cash App. And what happens is they don't have actual people to go through the verification process. You can't call people. You can't speak to anyone. And when you do actually reply, and there actually is a person that's involved with the process, they give you a canned response. What do I mean by a canned response? It's a script. They just like, nope, it's done. What New Breed does is he pays people to do this work. He get money, he steal money, he do all types of stuff, and he pays people to harass certain people. This is why I showed the thing about gang stalking. Look, Y'all Deserves the Glory is literally going in here explaining this. She says New Breed hacked her cell phone. You see what I'm saying? She's confirming what I just said. She also said he uses his money to mess with people. That is what gang stalking is. And she also says y'all need to wake up. I'm gonna play her video in a second because she has a video on it. And I'm trying to bring awareness to this. Y'all gotta understand this. Y'all think I'm just BSing here on the internet? Like, what the hell is wrong with y'all? Y'all think I'm actually on the internet making up stuff with all the receipts that I provide? I'm certified when I come on this platform. I don't know what y'all thinking in the chat. I don't know what you New Breed supporters thinking. When I speak on stuff about people, I got legit receipts. I've already showed stuff in the beginning. Some of y'all late to the party, and I'm not going to go back and repeat what I just showed. It's going to make me look silly doing that. Why he keep repeating the same thing? I need to move on. The point is he's behind it. Right when I nailed him to the cross in terms of taking accountability with all the stuff he's been doing. The past couple of streams this week with Rollo, myself, whatever, all those videos, all of a sudden my Cash App get canceled. Cash App been fine all along. I wasn't even talking about old dude, but old dude, New Breed, kept sneak dissing me. Again, that's dissing an individual or individuals without mentioning their name. Understand what sneak dissing means. Do not come up on this platform talking about New Breed ain't mentioned your name, Ringo's name, or Rollo's name. I know that. That's why I said he's sneak dissing. What y'all don't understand is his content when he's talking about certain groups of people or certain individuals. He's sneak dissing me, Ringo, Rollo, Y'all Deserves the Glory, and so many other people. That's why it's called sneak dissing. You diss them and you don't mention their name. Y'all need to wake up. Some like, oh, he didn't mention your name. I know that. Did I ever say that he mentioned my name? No, I did not. Okay? Cash App is crazy. Like, Cash App is crazy. Watch this. Let me see if I can get this pulled up. Let me show you this. Check this out. Y'all need to be educated on how Cash App works. Okay, because Bridget was like, she didn't think that could happen. How could somebody close your Cash App? Look at what it says. I just typed in, can others false report your Cash App account? Look what it says. Yes. Yes, someone can falsely report your Cash App account. Do you see this? Let me repeat. Look up this information if y'all think I'm BSing around here. I told you, I'm one of the best at this when it comes to having receipts. I back up what I say. I don't play that game. Y'all should know that by now. Someone can falsely report your Cash App account, which could lead to a temporary restrictions or account suspension, depending on the severity of the false reports. So if Newbury pays a couple of people, as well as himself, to submit false reports and make it sound like it's severe, they'll just cancel and close your account. Let me show you this down here. Look what it says right here. It says, look at this with malicious intent. Look at what it says right here with malicious intent. It says, people might falsely report you out of spite. Let me read this again. It says, people might falsely report you out of spite. Let me read this one more time. People might falsely report you out of spite. To try to scam you, or if they believe you're engaging in fraudulent activity, that's what they do. Look, even if it's not true, what does it say? Reporting options. Users can report other accounts for various reasons, like suspicious activity, scams, or violating terms of service. So what these people do is they will come on Cash App, use their Cash App accounts, use dummy Cash App accounts just to report people and make up lies. They'll get however many people they do. So then Cash App all of a sudden see an influx of a bunch of accounts reporting one individual account. They're going to believe that it's fraudulent and it's a scam, and they're going to shut that account down, and they're not even going to give that individual a chance to defend themselves. You understand? Now, I want to get to some things in the comment section, and we're going to play Y'all Deserves the Glory's video. She said he probably sacrificed his baby mama so she don't expose him. Well, I find it kind of ironic that if you look at this right now, he's in what looks like her room. Look at this. That's not his usual studio. That's not his usual room. He's live right now. He's live right now. That's why you see the chat jumping. You look to the right of the screen, the chat's jumping because he's live right now. Look at the backdrop. Look at the background. You see the guitar over there on the right? That's not his usual studio. He's supposed to be in a garage. That's where he's supposed to be. He's supposed to be in a garage. But yet, it's like he's in her bedroom or her room, whatever she uses to do her work. This is not his usual background. It's like all of a sudden he back in the house and he showing there, but how come he's not in the house in his traditional room? Y'all got to think about this. He ain't never been in her room. All of a sudden he in this other room. What's up, Hassan? Corey, Bennett, I see y'all in the building. I'm just cooking right now. I'm gonna get back to everybody. Listen to this. Some more information. He hated that she won't clean, but she was overwhelmed with the children and a newborn with no help. I told you that his lady actually upset with him, or that she will be upset with him. I've told y'all that months ago. All of a sudden, he in her room. This is not his normal room. This is not his normal setup. Notice how he ain't say a word about his setup. If you look at this live. Okay? Here's another scenario. So he silenced her by paying her off to shut up, but she is jealous of that. Oh, wow. Jealous of what he calls his wife that he shows off on his channel. See, man, this is crazy, because let me say this. Y'all know how he came on talking about she was in a mental hospital and all this stuff and she getting out. It's just so much of that scenario that don't make sense. Like the way he moving just don't make sense. It's like he's supposed to have 6 to 8 kids right now. Yet you don't ever see this man with no kids. 6 to 8 kids. You don't ever see him with no kids. He making moves like he ain't really around the kids. It's a lot of suspicious behavior. He putting a lot of stuff out here. It's like he trying to prep the environment so that if that lady that, granted, if that hospital scenario is true and she were to get out and say stuff, it would make her look like she crazy. He'll use the basis of, well, you know, she was in a mental hospital. So whatever she's saying about me, you know, it can't be true. See? You see what I mean? See what I mean? And that's even if that story is true. It'll make her look like whatever she's got to say is not valid because she got mental health issues. Stuff is wild, man. This gang stalking is real. And there's so much that goes on behind the scenes. Y'all don't think about these things. I'm going to stay on. When you said 10 p.m., y'all deserves the glory, are you referring to 10 p.m. my time, like 15 minutes from now, 10 p.m. or 10 p.m. your time? Because I don't know if I'm going to be on that long if it's your time, unfortunately. So we might have to like just set up a live another time. But right now, let me get her video on because she's experienced gang stalking with him. You see, quite a few of us content creators have experienced this. Y'all are in the live chat. Y'all have not experienced this because most of y'all in the live chat, you don't call him out. Everybody that has called him out has experienced stuff. They dealt with some type of blow. Either family members and children get mysteriously sick. All types of craziness be happening because he's the real warlock. He's the real gang stalker. He's the one that is doing this and doing that, and that's how that stuff goes on. Dang, it's 10 p.m. your time. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be on that long, especially about this particular subject, because that's basically a whole nother hour and change. I don't know if I'm going to be on because this dude here, man, this dude here. This dude here. But anyway, let me pull this up. Get her video here. This stuff is crazy, man. Y'all don't believe this be going on, but it does. What is this? Okay, I was just looking at something else that popped up. My apologies for the delay. Let me see. Let me make sure I find the right video. Give me 1 second here. Okay, I'm gonna play this one right here. Let's see. This will be a good one. And I'm actually going to play it from her channel so y'all can see her channel and she can get views and she can get the credit of the video playing and all of that. Okay. Take a look at this. Actually, we'll go full screen. Cheyenne said it best. It's your brother, New Breed, coming through with another live stream. All right. So again, this is Y'all Deserves the Glory. She's here in the chat. Okay, so before anybody got anything to say, she's here in the chat. Sorry, somebody sent me a message and I had to respond to that real quick. All right, so let me go ahead and do a sound check. Make sure everything's good. It should be, but let me do a sound check. All right.
God is exposing and revealing in this season, chosen ones.
All right, let me just make sure this is good. It's good. Then we're good. Yep, sound is good. All right. All right, so let's go ahead and let this video go. All right. I'll do it like this so you can see me on the screen. All right, let's go. And y'all make sure you subscribe to her because she knows what she's talking about. Let's go.
God is exposing and revealing in this season, chosen ones. I have some stuff that I want to talk to you guys about. I did a video last year on exactly, it was March 7th of 2024, right? It was a video about Stephanie P. Smith, Evangelist Gabriel Fernandez, and New Breed from New Breed Global Truth on Gabriel Fernandez and New Breed from New Breed Global Truth on Gabriel Fernandez and New Breed from New Breed Global Truth on YouTube and So Snatched. Anyways, so I did a video about them being in a private group chat slandering me and trying to get me to commit suicide by recruiting my family members, recruiting co-workers from every job that I work at, recruiting ex-lovers, ex-friends in this group chat to try to make me contemplate suicide. This is all starting to come out, okay? And it also witchcraft was being done on myself and witchcraft was being done on my children. And the part where I was talking about New Breed, here, let me just show you guys the clip.
And also a member of this group chat is New Breed from New Breed Global Truth. I actually did watch this channel at one point when I started my YouTube channel. Because he talked a lot about gang stalking, but it turns out that he is also a member of the group chat that has been targeting me as well. And so, like I said, I do not care about anyone getting a lawyer. I'm very tired of suffering in silence. I'm very tired of suffering in silence. My energy has been getting harvested by all four of these members, all four of these individuals. What's been happening is they've been trying to switch out my destiny in the spiritual realm with So from So Snatched. They've been trying to switch out my destiny in the spiritual realm with So from So Snatched. They've been trying to switch out my destiny in the spiritual realm with So from So Snatched. All this stuff at the end of the day is it's all just really trying to get me to kill myself in this group chat. All four of these individuals have been working hard for many years trying to get me to commit suicide. Jules have been working hard for many years trying to get me to commit suicide. Jules have been working hard for many years trying to get me to commit suicide.
Mind you, I made that video on March 7th of 2024. This video I'm now about to show you just came out last night. Last night's date was Friday, January 10th of 2025. In this video, you're gonna see a YouTuber and he has 32.5 thousand subscribers on his channel, and he's exposing New Breed, from the same video I just posted, in a private group chats harvesting people's energy. In a private group chats harvesting people's energy. In a private group chats harvesting people's energy. In a private group chats harvesting people's energy.
This is something he does all the time, and he gets away with it. He is a spiritual theft. He takes part in spiritual theft because he's a spiritual thief. He robs people energy. He takes part in rituals behind the scenes. Spiritual thief. He robs people energy. Spiritual thief. He robs people energy. He takes part in rituals behind the scenes. Takes part in rituals behind the scenes. Takes part in rituals behind the scenes. Spell work, groups, gang stalking, all types of stuff that y'all are unaware of. Types of stuff that y'all are unaware of. Types of stuff that y'all are unaware of.
Mm-hmm.
He's partnered with people that will have your jaw on the floor if you knew who these people are. Have your jaw on the floor if you knew who these people are.
Witches in real
And the
life.
irony of it is some of the people that he's partnering with, they supposed to be righteous people too.
But they're witches.
He's partnering with, they supposed to be righteous people too.
But they're witches.
He's partnering with, they supposed to be righteous people too.
But they're witches. Literally everything that I just stated in the video that I posted on March 7th of 2024, Brainwaves Advice Topics, with over 30,000 subscribers on his channel, got on his social media account and said the same thing. We are not going to sit here on social media with all these people following us lying to you guys. Same thing. We are not going to sit here on social media with all these people following us lying to you guys. Same thing. We are not going to sit here on social media with all these people following us lying to you guys.
That's something I be saying like a broken record. Do y'all actually think I'm gonna come on social media with my brand, with my name, with my business, with my reputation in and out of this community and actually make a video and lie to y'all like that? I don't roll like that. Other content creators might do that. I don't do that here. Y'all should know that by now. And I'm not gonna associate with people that's also gonna do the same thing. I will call out those people, especially if they're causing harm and damages to others. Let's go.
And the reason why people want to believe New Breed is because he has over almost 200,000 subscribers, almost 200,000. The reason why people want to believe New Breed is because he has over almost 200,000 subscribers, almost. The reason why people want to believe New Breed is because he has over almost 200,000 subscribers, almost 200,000 subscribers on his channel. But he's lying to the public and trying to make it seem like he's this righteous man. But I was literally chased through 8 jobs last year. I had righteous man, but I was literally chased through 8 jobs last year. I had chased through 8 jobs last year. I had chased through 8 jobs last year. I had to work 8 jobs. I had to work for 8 different companies last year. I had to work for 8 different companies last year. Because he recruited him and Stephanie P. Smith and Evangelist Gabriel Fernandez companies last year. Because he recruited him and Stephanie P. Smith and Evangelist Gabriel Fernandez recruited my coworkers into these private group chats. The longest job that I kept last year was for almost 4 months. It was about 3 months. And I could barely stand it there because all of my coworkers there were all recruited into these private group chats. Taking part of ritual abuse against me and doing witchcraft on me while I was at work. Now let's talk about Stephanie P. Smith. While I was at work against me and doing witchcraft while I was at work. Now let's talk about Stephanie P. Smith. She's in this same group chat that's being talked about right along with New Breed Global Truth. Because when Brainwaves just now was talking about, you wouldn't believe the type of people that he was, in cahoots with Stephanie P. Smith. And he said also, these people are also supposed to be righteous men and women of God. He's talking about Stephanie P. Smith. She's one of them. And Evangelist Gabriel Fernandez. They both also have YouTube channels. They're both righteous men and women of God on YouTube. Stephanie P. Smith is an ex-tarot card reader. And her old YouTube channel name, you can look this up, is Angelic Guidance 333. Stephanie P. Smith is not a righteous woman of God. She's still practicing in the dark arts. Stephanie P. Smith is not a righteous woman of God. She's still practicing in the dark arts. I have recordings from the government of the state of Minnesota in a transcript that proves Hennepin County Medical Center telling the government of the state of Minnesota that my child was to experience witchcraft attacks through her and evangelist Gabriel Fernandez. I have another video to back up my claim. There's another woman on YouTube. There's actually 3 different women on YouTube that are bold just like myself and that are also speaking out against Stephanie P. Smith, saying the exact same thing. She's been doing witchcraft on us. Watch these 3 clips.
I want you guys to be careful with Stephanie's channel as well as the other comics that she runs with. They're using their channels to run spells, and everyone's been talking about it. They're using their channels to run spells, and everyone's been talking about it. They're using their channels to run spells, and everyone's been talking about it.
How many times have I told y'all that New Breed be doing spell work on his audience? That's why he got a quote-unquote army of people that will come attack anyone who speaks out and calls him out. Matter of fact, I wouldn't be surprised if that whole army engages in witchcraft themselves. I mean, if he has control over them to come and attack us and troll us without any receipts, any proof, any evidence, they bring all this vicious rage for no reason. They just rah, and they come and attack. Why? Because we're calling them out? So they come attack us? Like that's supposed to scare us off? Y'all don't know what I'm made of. That just make me go harder in the paint. And as a result, I'm going to be talking about New Breed a whole lot more now. Once again, I was thinking about laying back, falling back, but then he want to mess with my Cash App. So now I'm about to go hard in the paint. I'm gonna have to start breaking down his videos. I'm gonna have to start doing reactions to things. I told y'all the case is open back up in 2025. The same way that the Steven Twitch boss case is open back up on social media and everybody thought it was dead and gone and it was quiet. Nobody was talking about it. Wasn't buzzing, wasn't popping. All of a sudden it's popping again, right? Same thing gonna be with New Breed and the rest of these folks. Let's go. Told you they be doing witchcraft. That's why y'all don't see nothing wrong. They do witchcraft on you. And then when y'all hear us, even if we provide evidence, y'all see it as wrong. Y'all don't even see what's going on because you've been under the spell, because you don't believe that these people would do something like that. So you leave yourself spiritually open and vulnerable. It's easy for this stuff to work on y'all. Y'all don't believe it's real. Y'all don't believe they would do that. They got y'all thinking that's what we do. And y'all come here and attacking. They got y'all thinking we doing something to y'all. Come on, man. Let's go.
She's been trying to run sympathy spells, all these things using her kids in videos as well because she's about to enter prison because she got caught up with all the bullshit that she was causing with the governor, all that stuff. And it's so funny, like I said that in helicopters.
So many videos about Stephanie P. Smith doing spell work on her audience and on people that talk about her on YouTube. I have videos of my children talking about Stephanie P. Smith doing witchcraft on them, but this is also another video of another woman on YouTube saying the same thing about Stephanie P. Smith doing witchcraft on her children and making her fall homeless. Shout out to the World Change Fivefold Ministry for having the guts to speak out against this witch on social media.
Stephanie P. Smith, because of what I was already battling, when she came, she added to it. That warfare was so bad. It was so bad. My daughter was fainting at the facilities. My son was going through physical abuse. They were giving him many doctor trips. He was going through abuse, and the abuse was so severe. It was physical, and he's 2. So I never knew she had anything to do with this. But then this was about 3 months long. Then I finally got him back. I won. I went on almost 100-day fast, and I won. Then I got a vision that she and 2 witches that I know, the witches are from Jamaica, but they were all in one vision, one place, grouped up together, which means that they're all witches, or they're all, probably she's not deep in witchcraft, but the knowledge she has of witchcraft, she used it to manipulate me out of anger or whatever, jealousy or whatever, which is still witchcraft, just a different grade of it. That is why you keep sensing that she's doing something evil, but she's not necessarily reading tarot cards, but she's taking the wisdom. It's like, for example, they would tell you to break a coconut or do something. You're not doing witchcraft, but you still break the coconut. It's like you're still using the things they use to win some of your warfare. So it's like it's called divination. You're not entirely set apart from it.
Using the knowledge of witchcraft for a purpose is witchcraft. I'll be back with a part 2.
Man. Trying to tell y'all, and let me say this. I got to say this loud and clear. Many people are being gang stalked by New Breed and Stephanie P. Smith and Gabriel Gonzalez and others, but they are afraid to speak out. Why? Because somebody put some type of spell or did something on their children. They attack them. They attack their jobs. They attack their finances. They attack their followers. They attack their Cash App. And Cash App is very vulnerable. That platform, it be frauds all day, every day. Like I said, all you got to get is a handful of people to misreport your account, to be hating on you, be pissed off with you. And the next, you know, Cash App, they won't even give you a chance. They'll just close the account. You ain't got no chance. You could go try to file a debate. You could do all that, go hit support up, follow all the steps. I've been through all of that. You can read the terms of service. You didn't violate a single term. None of that matters. You can tell them that it does not matter. They're just going to be like, okay, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Your account's still closed. So a lot of people are afraid of speaking up, but we're speaking up. So you got to understand is that when we speak up and speak out about these things, it's real. And best believe these people are going to reap what they sow. Don't forget what I showed y'all about the scripture. That's right. Don't forget what I showed you about Galatians. Do not be deceived. God is not mocked. For whatever a man sows, that he will also reap. So if these people are gang stalking us, they will be gang stalked. That's right. You heard me correctly. When they make their content, listen up, y'all. When they make their content talking about, I'm being gang stalked. That's because you have been gang stalking so many people. And you're just reaping what you sowed. They try to pass it off as innocence, like they all righteous and they not doing this stuff to people. And then the sad thing about it is their audience is under spell work. They're under a strong delusion, so they go right and support them. Oh, here's a little money, here's this, here's that. I'll give you everything I got in my bank account, in my wallet. Poor little baby. That's what they do. They're being gang stalked because they're sowing gang stalking to other people. They're being monitored because they're monitoring other people. Come on now, somebody talk to me. You reap what you sow. And in 2025, it's going to really be amplified. It goes on to say, for he who sows to his flesh will of the flesh reap corruption. That's right. So when corruption takes place in their lives, or they're talking about situations where something got corrupted or they're experiencing corruption, don't feel sorry for them. They're going to want you to bail them out of their situation. And many of y'all sadly do that. Y'all be under the spell, you'll be under the delusion, and you be bailing these people out. And you wonder why they still around doing what they doing. Come on now. There are people, listen up now. There are people that are not speaking up about this. They are scared to come out on social media and come into the live chats. They're scared to post comments. They're scared to do their own videos. And again, the Most High is not giving us the spirit of fear. That's what the scripture says. However, these people are afraid. These people may be trying to do these things and they had things happen to them spiritually in a negative way. So they like, I can't do this. I'm not fooling with this. That's why you don't see an influx of people speaking out. But what's going to happen is people are going to see our faith in spite of when things happen and see how we speak it up and how we're going. And that's going to encourage the body of Christ. That's going to encourage them to speak up. Because These people are as wicked as they come. They're the ones that use the Bible to portray themselves as righteous, but they're just starch raging demons. For them, the Bible's only a means to an end. And you may see them have narcissistic traits. It's crazy, man. Shout out to Daryl for hitting a $10 super chat. I appreciate you, Daryl. And you know what's crazy? YouTube takes pretty much all the money when it comes to super chats. That's just crazy. So again, if y'all really want to support me, y'all need to be hitting up my PayPal and my Venmo, because those are secure. You can't just get somebody to go report them. Somebody can't just jump on there and report you on those platforms and get an account terminated. But on Cash App, it's stupid easy. Stupid easy. And I showed that earlier. All right, with the scripture, it says, but he who sows to the Spirit will of the Spirit reap everlasting life. It says, and let us not grow weary while doing good, for in due season we shall reap if we do not lose heart. This is where we are. We ain't trying to lose heart. Like I said, I've already shown this, but I'll show this to anybody that joined late. It is extremely easy to get your account canceled on Cash App. It says, yes, someone can falsely report your Cash App account, which could lead to temporary restrictions or account suspension, depending on the severity of the false report. Let me repeat, the severity of the false report, not the real report, the false report. So what I'm trying to let y'all know is that New Demon's response, if he were to respond to this, would be like, I didn't say anything, and if he got his account canceled, that's because it must be something wicked that he's doing. I told you he's scamming the people. I told you he's doing that. No, it don't work like that. Y'all know I don't scam y'all. I could show my Cash App account right now. I just don't want to put what people actually have paid and put that business out. But if push came to shove, I could do that. I got all my accounts. I showed y'all that already. I'm not going to show you the detailed information, but y'all can pretty much see, even just with this first one, get this up here. Y'all can see, right? You see that says Brainwaves Business One. You can see that's my accounts. Okay. I got a bunch of accounts, as y'all can see, with Cash App. And every time I create an account, it'd be fine for a while. And then when I got my foot on New Breed's neck, holding him accountable, next thing you know, shortly after, boom, try to get that Cash App canceled. I can show you the transactions that I got going on in my Cash App if it actually came down to it. I got all of them right here. I still got the access. I still got the information. I can't use them. You can't send me none. You could try. You could try to hit any one of those Cash Apps up and see the error message you're going to get. So it ain't like I'm lying about that. Y'all can try. I can give you all these Cash App addresses. And you can see what's going to happen. And if my Cash Apps are getting canceled, what about other people? What do you think they're trying to target with other people? So people get hit in different ways. Some people, they're getting hit with their health. They're getting spell work done to them as they try to speak out about these individuals. It hits them with their health. It don't hit them in the pockets. It might hit you a different way. Might not be money, might not be health, might be something else. I'm telling you, it's a lot of this going on. This is crazy, man. Yeah, y'all deserves the glory. Said inebriated New Breed drunk self is canceled. This guy is wild. But like I was showing y'all, you can see down here where it says key points to remember. It says people might falsely report you out of spite, Why does this information come up when you look up Cash App? Can people falsely report you? It says they might falsely report you, not accurately report you, falsely report you out of spite to try to scam you. Or if they believe you are engaging in fraudulent activity on the platform, even if it's not true. They're giving you the gameplay right there. People will report your account and they'll say you're engaging in fraudulent activity. Then they'll get a handful of people. I don't know how many people it takes to cross that threshold. 10, 20, 30, I don't know. But they'll get people in these game stalking groups to report your account. So then Cash App see, man, this one account is getting messages from several different people about fraudulent activity. They're going to shut it down. They're not going to give you any chance to dispute it. Any chance to look at it. You go through that process, contact support, and see what's going to happen. You actually get a person. You get to the point where you can actually chat with them and get a person, and they reply. They're going to give you like, okay, I understand, but your account's closed. I'm sorry, it's nothing we can do. So these are real situations that people are going through. Come on now. Stuff is wild, man. It's wild. Let me check the chat off. It looks like I'm pretty caught up with the chat. Yeah, and again, I'm doing this, putting this out here because I'm good. Like, they think they actually like really hurting me by canceling my Cash App. And like I said, I got another Cash App on the way. So as soon as it's on the way, then I'll put that up on the screen. And I'll give it to y'all. And I'm actually gonna let y'all know my new Cash App is on the way. But what I suggest is for all of y'all to open up a PayPal and a Venmo. I know you might not like it, you might not care, but those platforms are secure. It's a lot of checks and balances. Somebody can't just falsely report you on air. Cash App is easy to make fraudulent reporting. It's just the way that the platform is structured. It's easy to scam the people. I guess that's why people like to use it, because it's easier. I think PayPal is easy too, but y'all get the drift. And so unlike the common user on Cash App, see, many of y'all don't understand this. Many of you create a Cash App, you're not involved here on social media. So nobody's seeing your Cash App account except for the person or people you give it to. Your account is pretty safe and secure on that note, at least. But when it comes to people like me as a content creator, I have to put my Cash App information out there. You got to know my handle, my tag name, Cash App name, whatever you want to call it. Maybe even something else. You got to know this to know it's me, right? I got to put it out there as a content creator so you know it's me. So if y'all are seeing it, then that means that these game stalking groups, people like New Breed see it. So they see, so make it easy for them to know the exact spelling and the exact account to report against fraudulent. It's not like Cash App's going to verify, is this a fraudulent reporting? Not when they get multiple messages from multiple people. Maybe if it's just one person, that might be different. But when they get an influx of people saying this one account is engaging in fraudulent activity and maybe they did this and did that, they just lying on your name. They lying on your name. That's why. Shout out to Daryl for hitting the Venmo. Praise the Most High. Somebody listen. Because honestly, if y'all actually start supporting me on Venmo and or PayPal, I'm not even going to bother with Cash App. Because every time I do this, I got to keep getting my Cash App cards canceled. Look, hold on one second. Let me show y'all something. Let me leave the scripture up on the screen. Hold on. Let me show y'all something. All right, look, every time I get one of these, it closes. Okay. Every time I get me a card, y'all see this. Y'all know that this was my Cash App handle. You see the name on the card? Every time I get a card, everything's going good. I start using it, and then next you know, these jokers want to come through and get stuff canceled. I don't know why it's being blurry now. I think because it's trying to focus on me. Yeah, the camera's trying to like focus on me. There it is. All right, look at the screen. Same Cash App that's on the screen is right here. Right? That card is no good. I gotta shred that card. It's crazy, man. Chuck is crazy. It's crazy what these folks be doing. But again, I'm putting this out here so that you all can understand how this works, how these people on social media work, how they portray themselves as righteous, and they are wicked as hell. And when I say wicked as hell, I mean wicked as hell. They are evil, 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 evil. They go around scripture this, scripture that. Look at what these people do. They portray themselves in a form of godliness. Let me show you this scripture. This is what they do. This is exactly what they do. Let me see. Here we go. Okay, we're gonna look at 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 5. It says, having a form of godliness. The way they structure their content, the way they talk about videos, they do live streams, they have a form of godliness, but they deny the power thereof. It says, from such turn away. They appear to be righteous. That's what, don't you understand what having a form of godliness is? What's up, King Dros? They have a form of godliness. See, people would look at them like, Brainwaves, what are you talking about? They got their channel like this. They got the videos. The way that they show what's going on in their lives. Again, they have a form of godliness. It appears that they're godly, but they deny the power within. They're not following righteousness. And what's crazy is that you got women. I mean, Y'all Deserves the Glory is one of the many women. I've had many women and men on my channel talking about the things that New Demon has done. Y'all wonder why I call him New Demon. And when I called his behind out in my other videos, guess what? He can't talk to me like a man. He ignores what I say, and then he makes videos talking about, yeah, you never let them get you out of character. I mean, bruh, if you following the scriptures, if you supposed to be rooted in the word of God, nothing I say, whether it's good or bad, should get you out of character anyway. I mean, come on now. You mean to tell me if you make a video about me, that's going to get you out of character? That says a lot about you. Again, this right here, the scripture we looking at, this holds true. Because if you responding to people like me, calling you out on how you don't take accountability and how wicked you are, this proves that you literally are what 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 5 says. You have a form of godliness, but you deny the power thereof. And this is why people need to turn away from such. Come on now. Hassan says, damn. And you make sure you subscribe to him because he's a content creator as well. Got awesome content. He says, damn, this is not right to mess with people's money like that. That's wrong to go after people's Cash App like that. Yes. I mean, he done mess like, and this is not the first time. It's multiple times. I've had Cash App for years. Never had a problem with my Cash Apps. Never. Never until this New Demon character had an issue with me. Ever since then, all of a sudden I be having issues. And this is the type of stuff that we go through behind the scenes. So when we tell y'all we going through stuff behind the scenes, I'm gonna start showing you. If there's anything else, I'm gonna have to start showing y'all. We trying to show y'all, let y'all know this is the stuff that he's doing. They all be doing this stuff, but people don't believe us. Just because it doesn't happen to you doesn't mean it's not happening to others. He has no reason for it to happen to you. Why? Because y'all ain't making videos about him. You not calling him out. You not actually going in the live chat, calling him out and saying nothing like that. So he ain't gonna make nothing about you. He ain't gonna do nothing about you because you ain't no threat. But for those of us that are speaking out, those of us that have receipts, those of us that have revealed a lot, yeah, we're the targets. We're the targeted individuals. And so because he's doing this, messing with somebody's money. Oh, because I didn't even show y'all about the I forgot this whole time. I didn't even show you the account close message. Yeah, I'm gonna do it like this. I think I showed it to y'all. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But look, let me go full screen real quick, so y'all can understand. Dang it, I got the wrong thing up. Check this out. I want you to see what time I took this picture at. Screenshot. You see it's at 7:55. Remember, I was showing you everything. Look, let me go back. Remember, I got the notification here at 7:44. Okay, right here, the notification at 7:44, and this was about wait a minute, I'm gonna have to take the hold on. Yeah, let me get this off the screen. I'm getting everything up except for what I need to have up right here. This is crazy. It's like he not even let me it's like he not even, like, he's trying to interfere with me showing y'all stuff. Hold on, let me do something real quick. I need to document something. Give me 1 second, y'all. It's like stuff that I normally would be able to click on and open. I can't even, like, this is crazy, man. I'm gonna have to put it in here. Hold on. All right, I needed to document something on my phone because it's just weird, man. It's weird. So anyway, this is what I was trying to show y'all. I got a notification for those of you that are just not joining me. You see it says today at 7:39 p.m. If you look up here at the top, it says today is 7:39. I got a notification about my own video. YouTube don't send any notifications about your own video. Here's the actual thing with the notification. Okay, you look up here, it says, look at the top, trying to point, look up here, it says 7:44 today. And if you look down here, right here, I got a notification. You see it says 5 minutes ago from 7:44, I got a notification about my own video down here. Why in the world would YouTube recommend my own video? This was to let me know when I was trying to wonder who closed my account. That's who let me know. I was like, who's behind closing my account? And then here's the account, your account is closed message. And you see this is today at 7:55. And that's what they say, oh, your account is closed because of activity that violates our terms of service. You can contact customer service. Look, none of that stuff's gonna work. None of that stuff's gonna work. You go through those processes when they do that, none of that stuff works. Now, I want to get this message on the screen. Y'all Deserves the Glory says email goddessservestheglory@gmail.com if any of you have evidence against New Breed, because I learned how to navigate Google ads on YouTube, so she's making it go viral. Some of you may be behind the scenes and you don't want to speak out, and you're here watching and you've been gang stalked by him and these individuals that we mentioned. You've been harassed, you've got mysterious illnesses, all types of stuff as it relates to you speaking out or you doing something and holding the line, biblically speaking, and then New Breed and whoever else decided to bring harm your way. So if that's you and you don't want to speak out publicly, here you go, behind the scenes, send that email. You can also contact me. Y'all can ask me and I will get you the email too. Okay. This is wild, man. This is wild. I'm gonna pin her message here to the top of the chat. This is crazy, man. But yeah, I wanted to cover this and I wanted to talk about this again, not because of me being concerned with anything. I'm good on my end. You see what I'm saying? I'm good. It's just that I need to let y'all know that this is a real thing. And literally, it's like as soon as I got the notification it was closed, next thing you know, New Breed went live. It was almost as if he was like, yeah, I got his account closed. I feel good. The Sabbath is over. Now it's time for me to go live. Christina, you're going to have to do a replay on this. I've been talking for 1 hour and 17 minutes and 30 seconds. I'm not about to go back and bring all of that up. So you're going to have to actually go back and watch at the beginning to really know and really understand what happened. But it didn't just happen to me. And unfortunately, these are the types of things that a lot of these content creators that are on YouTube and social media platforms, they got big accounts. Because all of the names that were mentioned, and especially in Y'all Deserves the Glory's video, Stephanie P. Smith, Gabriel Gonzalez, So Snatched, or So from So Snatched, New Breed, Global Truth, all of them got big channels. So most people look at them and they be like, oh, they got big channels, they this, they that. Y'all figure because they channel bigger than ours that they legit. Y'all automatically just trust what they got to say. That's the same way of trusting these mega church pastors. Y'all figure, well, they got a mega church or they got mega churches and they got thousands, hundreds of thousands, but not millions of members in their church. I mean, they got to be right. Ain't nobody following you. And see, that's the trap and the deception. How people believe them over the righteous, over those that are telling the truth. And I'm speaking on behalf and speaking for those that may have had fear or have fear or had something happen or they don't have a platform and they can't speak out about the stuff that has happened to them spiritually and in a negative aspect as it relates to New Breed. So if you are an individual that has had something happen to you spiritually or something physically, he stole something, did something, he got your Cash App closed, message me on social media. I really don't use my email like that because my email is more so for business. So if you're booking life coaching appointments, I use that. I get so many messages, so many phone calls. I'm involved in so many different groups. I got multiple YouTube channels in different genres. Like I'm involved here and there. I don't have time to be reading a bunch of emails, especially people send long emails at that. I don't be having time to just get into a full-fledged conversation like that. No offense, and I don't mean any harm, but I literally do not have the time. I barely got the time as it is. I get tons of people messaging me. Tons of people hit me up about various things. Tons of people, go look at this, go look at that. So please try to be as specific and concise as possible. If you have something or you've been going through something with New Breed and you're not sure how to go about it, meaning he's done something to you negatively, you've had a bad experience where he screwed you over, or any of these people, Stephanie P. Smith, Gonzalez, anybody, not even just the ones we mentioned, message me. That's what we do here at Brainwaves Advice Topics LLC. And this is why I'm a targeted individual, because I bring this and I fight for people. When you stand up and you fight for people, when you stand up and you call wickedness out like the Bible says with other people, and the reason why I'm doing it, y'all got to understand. See, a lot of people as viewers, y'all don't see the ramifications of what these people are doing. You don't see what's happening to people because all of this is taking place behind the scenes. All you see is, well, I came on here, I just see him stream, I just see her do this. That's all it is. I don't see what you're talking about. I think you're crazy. You must be making this up. You must be a hater or something. And that's how people be popping off at you. Sure, blame the victim, beat down the victim, and you wonder why people ain't speaking up about this. You wonder why more people don't talk about New Breed and what's going on. Because they're afraid of New Breed himself, and then they got to be concerned with all the smack that y'all gonna be saying, thinking that they lying and that they got some issues and all this stuff. So that's why people keep their mouth shut. That's why they don't make content, they don't show the receipts, they don't come out. Because people don't think before they speak. You believe in a man, y'all be trusting these men and these women here on YouTube without any valid proof. Y'all just going, oh, I've seen it. You think you know everything just because you believe what you've seen on social media? You actually think you believe everything because they showed you an image. They be setting y'all up. They be setting y'all up. So I had to do this particular stream because, again, there are people that are going through this, specifically with New Breed and Stephanie P. Smith and Gabriel Gonzalez and So-So for So-So Snatched and whoever else. There are people that are going through these things. And I've called a lot of these people out. So y'all best believe I got a target on my back. So when you hear me talk about my account took a hit or this happened or blah, 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 I mean, they can't touch me. They can't touch me. They can't touch my family. They can't touch none of that. We're covered by the Most High. And even my finances are covered. I mean, they got the account shut down, but I still got the money. I still got the money, and all I got to do is make another account, which I did, and wait for that account to come up. But best believe, when I show you my other account again, which I don't know, this will be what, the 5th or 6th? I think it's like at least the 5th Cash App account, because my PayPal accounts are good, my Venmo accounts are good. It's my Cash App accounts. My Cash App accounts, and it's crazy too because they're verified. They got my driver's license, social, they have my business EIN, like they got all these documents to verify. And you would think that would be investigated, they would look at it when these claims come in. Cash App they don't operate like that. So I'm saying this because some of y'all may have businesses on Cash App. And though you may not be a content creator, somebody might be hating on you. So if you find your Cash App getting canceled randomly, somebody might actually try to trick you and find out what your Cash App is. They may actually send you something just to find out what your Cash App is so they can put it in a gang stalking group and falsely report you. Come on, man. This is how people work. They'll actually send you some money just to shut your Cash App down. They find out you got a business on Cash App. Somebody hating on you. Somebody don't like you. Guess what? They'll get that shut down too. Telling you, man, it's easy on those platforms. What's up, Betty Hall? Wildin'. So, hey, I put it out here. I've been on for like an hour and a half. I don't know if you're still here. Y'all deserves the glory. If you can come through any earlier, I'll try to stay on if you can come through any earlier. But it's getting late over here. It's almost 11 o'clock. and I've been grinding all day, and I want to like spend some time having fun. Because I'm gonna be on this thing tomorrow. Y'all don't understand, man. When you be on this social media thing, it take you away from your family. It take you away from a lot of other things that you need to do. And I've been working on my other channels content. I've got like multiple YouTube channels. So I've been recording and working on stuff. It ain't nothing but love over there, thank God. So, I mean, yeah, Christina's right. She says the Most High is going to get him. Absolutely. See, he trying to go around right now portraying and parading like, yeah, everything is fine and everything is good and I'm so blessed. No, you're not so blessed. You're stealing our energy. You're stealing our money. You're stealing our resources. You're the one that's doing destiny swapping. And you're guilty by association, even if you're not literally doing it. You are associating with those who do it. That's why this man is always upset with witches and warlocks and demons. That's all he talk about, witches and warlocks and demons. He sound like a little kid. Y'all know how it goes.
Mommy, I said, mommy, 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 mama, 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 mommy, 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 answer me, mommy, mommy, mommy. Mommy, can we watch more witches and warlocks and demons? Cause you know that's all I do on my tablet. Is watch witches and warlocks and demons, and I watch them on YouTube.
Just like a little kid, man. That's all he talk about, witches and warlocks and demons, game stalkers. But he's the one that's doing all this stuff. Because he's doing all this stuff, y'all, I told y'all, the video content about him is just gonna keep coming. I'm gonna have to do a lot of breakdowns of things. There's things, again, that I said this earlier and I'm gonna say it again. I was like about to fall back. I was about to leave certain things alone. But then I have situations like this happen. And that's a reminder to me to just go hard in the paint and put more content out. And let me tell y'all this, when I put this content out, y'all need to be sharing this content. This content needs to get out there. It don't just need to sit right around here. It needs to get out here and go viral so people can know who this man is, so that pressure can be on him. And hopefully keep him from having another victim. Stuff is crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's like I'm trying to kind of hang around, but y'all deserves the glory to get on. But it's like I gotta get off of this thing too, man. I've been on here earlier. I was also on an interview with Selena. Y'all can go check that out. Well, not an interview, but I was a guest on her show. My bad. Like, I'm constantly working, constantly going. I was working on a bunch of other stuff. Boys, man, I need some chill time in, especially dealing with this type of crap. And then it was funny because I wasn't even gonna go live tonight again. I was just gonna be chilling. But then when he did this, whatever he thought he was stopping or doing, all it did is just make me actually talk about him more. Tell you, man, this is wild. Wild. Like I said, I gotta go cut up this card. I might as well just go ahead and do it right now because y'all think I'm playing, right? I'll cut this in real time. See this card? Make sure y'all can see my name on there. Trying to get it to focus. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can get this to focus real quick. Of course, when you're trying to get it to focus, it ain't focusing. There you go. Y'all can kind of see it. You see that says Brainwaves 1, right? There you go. Y'all see that? Look at this. I'm gonna have to cut this up in real time. I mean, I'm gonna shred it, but I just want y'all to see that I'm cutting it in real time. Y'all see this? I'm cutting it in real time to let y'all know that I'm not playing about my account being closed. So either I just cut my card for no reason and got to spend more money to go buy a new card on Cash App, or what I'm telling y'all is true. Look, the card is cut. I'm gonna shred it. I'm gonna shred it. She's here. My lady is here. No, I'm gonna put the link in the chat for you. Y'all deserves to go. All you gotta do is click on the link and you'll be right in here. It use your phone or your computer, whatever. So the link is here. Y'all deserves the glory is gonna come in here and talk about this. Like I said, I'm hanging tight just so that she can come on, say what she needs to say, and I'm getting out of here. And I got to chill, man. So that's what we just hanging tight for right now. All right, she's coming in the building, y'all. I tell you, man, this stuff is crazy. We ain't tolerating this stuff. It's 2025. These folks been getting away with this for years. Let me crank the music real quick while we wait for her to come in. Give up, keep on pushing. Folks, they turn around, look through the bushes. They the ones hiding. Where they at? The outside stalking and flying. They ain't stalking. All these other folks, they spreading them lies while they talking. Yeah, they trying to get the money. They sitting back making videos, making funny. There she is. I gotta stop so she can handle her business. Let me turn this music down because I'm gonna get completely sidetracked on what I'm supposed to be doing. All right, yeah. Let me bring her in. Let me get this off the screen real quick so we can see everything. Oh wow! And guess what? My wife just sent a message that said TikTok is not working now. Oh snap! While we on here, oh TikTok is down. Wow! Hold on. Let me bring y'all deserves the glory. Hold on,
because I'm looking at the TikTok right now too. 'Cause that's where I have like most of my following too. So I'm just like, wow, that's crazy.
This is crazy. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna put this on the screen. Dang.
Could not load. Dang. Well, you guys follow me on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Oh, that's so sad. TikTok is down right now.
And you know what's funny though? It's not even midnight yet.
Right, they shut it down real early. You know what? I heard that they were going to keep it up for about 3 months, but I guess they decided to cancel that. So,
yo, it is.
Yep, that's what I got too just now.
And y'all can see it says that brainwaves on here, right?
You guys, if you guys are on TikTok and you have a following, I would highly advise you to educate yourself on how to navigate Google AdSense or Google Ads, because that's how you can grow your YouTube channel. Okay, and that's what I've been doing. That's what I've been working on all day because TikTok is shutting down. I'm like, look, I got to get this YouTube channel juking. And so I've been on YouTube University learning how to learn or run Google Ads so I won't have to pay a marketing agency. So if you guys want to grow on social media, skip TikTok, just go straight to Google Ads and YouTube. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you good.
Okay, good.
I got you full screen. I'm gonna take you. So what I'm gonna do, because TikTok is down, I'm also going to edit the title of this live stream and include that in here.
Okay.
This is
That's where my whole I have 169 thousand likes on TikTok. There are so many people, excuse me, on TikTok right now that get paid for their content, that have quit their jobs, that, have purchased expensive houses, expensive cars, and they were relying on their TikTok check to cover these expenses. So there are average people that became famous on TikTok that now have to sell their houses, sell their cars, and go back to work, regular 9 to 5 jobs or regular jobs, doing whatever after living a luxurious lifestyle on TikTok. There's a lot of people that were just average Joes working regular jobs that blew up on TikTok, and now they have all these. They didn't left a, $1,200 apartments to live in these really big houses. So you'll see a lot of content creators crying. Man, my favorite content creators on TikTok right now. You can tell one of them had so much makeup underneath her eyes because of how bad she was crying, because she knows she's not going to be able to live the lifestyle that she's been living on TikTok. I've been on TikTok for 3 years, and I have reached 169,000 likes on there. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't get paid to do TikTok, but it's heartbreaking. I know that if I'm someone who doesn't get paid on TikTok, is heartbroken about losing my account. Imagine the people that are getting paid and that are relying on TikTok to feed their children. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a lot of people that's going through it right now on TikTok. So let's just keep them up in prayer, you guys. Keep them up in prayer. So I want to talk a little bit about this inebriated new breed character here on YouTube. Since TikTok is down, we're going to talk about YouTube. You guys want to talk about it? Okay, so this guy, New Breed, I have been getting gang stalked by him for almost 5 years. Wait, no, not 5 years. 2021. So about 4 years. I officially started watching New Breed back in 2019. He was doing his channel for a while then, but he used to talk a lot about gang stalking. And the thing is, when people, it's so crazy. It usually starts like that. People that are, genuine targeted individuals. Some of them end up getting recruited into becoming a gang stalker. And he did the bait. I didn't know it. Look, let me tell you something about gang stalking. There was a point in time where I didn't know what was going on with me. Okay, I was getting targeted like crazy. And I just didn't know what was happening. Why are these people messing with me? The Holy Spirit of the living God actually led me to watch New Breed's channel when he used to talk about gang stalking. Let me tell you guys something. Do you guys ever hear him talk about gang stalking anymore? He deleted all of his old content about gang stalking. He deleted so many videos that he posted about gang stalking. Why? And why doesn't he talk about it anymore? He built his base audience on talking about targeted individuals, gang stalking, and the chosen ones. That's how he recruited us. That's how we started watching him on YouTube. Now he want to switch it over to talk about Jay-Z and politics and the whole bunch of stuff that he barely know about. How are you talking about politics when you can't even enunciate certain words correctly, and some of the terms that you use on your channel don't even match with the word that you're choosing to say? You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to say he's stupid, but bro, he's not that smart either.
No.
So I'm saying, like, this man really he baited me by talking about gang stalking just to turn around and delete all of his videos about gang stalking. Why can't New Breed talk about gang stalking anymore? You guys, everybody that backs him up in this chat that goes to bat for New Breed, ask New Breed why he don't talk about gang stalking no more. Why? Because he's not a targeted individual anymore. He's no longer a target. Why? Because he's a gang stalker. That's the reason why he don't have these problems. Let me tell you something. Do you think that it's easy for targeted individuals just to go and do all that he's doing? No, he's not going through anything. The only thing he is going through is the judgment of the Most High God with his baby mom. If Newbury was getting targeted, he would post about it. He would talk about it like he used to. He's not silenced. He joined them. He got recruited.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's one of them.
He's one of them. Come on. This is the reason why I wanted to wait to go live because I knew my kids was gonna wake up. But I'm gonna be my kids are on this live with me, New Breed, because I'm a parent to my children.
I mean,
Let me like. Did y'all hear that? I'm gonna repeat that one more time. My kids are on this live because I'm a parent to my child. Both of my children are here with me, and that's another thing I just never really respected. No, because it's too late. That's one thing I never respected. How come your children aren't with you? Like, why are you living in a separate home from your kids? But you're talking about polygyny. How can you practice polygyny when you're not living in the same house with your children? I was listening to Ringo's live about that the other day. And he
yeah,
was like, I need to be able to protect my kid. I swear I felt that in my spirit. As a woman, I felt what Ringo was saying because if I'm in a polygynous marriage and I have a husband, I would like him to be in the house with me. If
facts.
you guys watch where excuse me. Mm-mm. No, my son's trying to be in the camera. I don't want kids in this video, so please excuse me. No, you cannot be in the video. I'm sorry. Thank you. Okay. So if you look in the past videos that he deleted, he purchased a house in the forest in like the wood. It's like a wood area. He got his baby mama living in the woods by herself with them 4 kids. That's scary. I don't know about y'all, ladies. That's scary to me.
That's
And
stalking.
if you ever ask, why did he get a separate house? Why did he move away from the mother of his children? And, like, ask him why he won't go live inside of the house where the children are. What did I say in the comment section, y'all? Make it make sense.
Yep.
Anyway, the reason I'm speaking like this about New Breed is because I just want you guys to know that he's not a man. That is a coward. He's a coward. How does Brainwaves be repeating it? He's a coward. He's a coward. That's what he is.
He is.
He's a coward to me, you guys. This man has been targeting me since I had my awakening. He officially started going hard on me, throwing shade at me on his channel back in 2022. And it was so uncalled for. And this is how he does it, you guys. This is why it makes me so mad when y'all believe what Brainwaves is saying because he's telling you guys the truth. He goes on his channel. He's friends with law enforcement, so he has people that can go dig into your records. And he talks about it on his channel how he has friends that are ex-police officers and all of that stuff, right? He has people go into your records. Then he'll find out things about you, investigate you, get on his channel like a girl, going back and forth with females, and talk about your personal life in like some sort of subliminal message. Like the way he comes at you, he comes at people subliminally. So he doesn't have to say your name to talk about you. He's basically talking about you in front of everybody, but throwing direct shots at you. Like, let me give you an example. Let me talk about your Cash App, right?
Yeah.
Only let's say nobody on his channel knew that your Cash App got closed, and I'm New Breed, and I get on his channel, and I'm saying, yeah, it's not like my Cash App account got closed or anything like that. And if Brainwaves comes and watch me say now on my channel, that's called a spiritual attack. So that's what he does is he spiritually attacks people on his channel. He'll talk about something personally, something that's going on in your personal life, and he'll say it in a subliminal way to spiritually attack the individual. That's the coward thing that he does, and he's not a man. I swear I would have so much built up righteous indignation against this man. He's not a man. He's a coward. And he only chooses to, like I told him in my video, Brainwaves, Ringo, Rollo, they all have made back-to-back videos about New Breed. But when a woman, a black woman at that, says something about him, I have this video that I need to reply to from a random black girl with probably like 500 subscribers. Like nobody barely knows the girl. He likes to nitpick at the little people, the people that don't nobody really know like that. But when Brainwave says something, I'm not going to reply to that because he doesn't want to go toe to toe with another man. But he want to call everybody else effeminate. What type of man goes back and forth with women? The father of my child won't, he refuses. I'm not even gonna argue with you. Why? Because I'm not gonna go back and forth with another woman. There's men out here. My brother won't even go back and forth with women. There's men out here will not that they refuse to go back and forth with women because it is a female thing to do. Okay? And it's just like he only feels powerful when he's attacking a woman. But when it comes to him responding to these videos that Brainwaves is putting out back to back to back to back to back, he won't say nothing about it. But you can always come for these females on YouTube. That's crazy to me.
And
Why
you
are you
know
not
what?
saying anything?
You know what's funny about that too? When he was trying to call me a witch, not a warlock. When he was on this tangent trying to call me a witch, he felt like
Mm-hmm.
he felt like a man. He was feeling froggy to come back at me then. And so that
Mm-mm.
goes right in along a line with what you just said. He was looking at me like a woman. I told you he's effeminate. He's
He
this.
has
That
to.
boy's sweet.
Because
That
that's
boy.
the only
Oh,
way he can clap back is if he feels like he's talking to a lady. And that's the reason why he always dating these young girls. He's talking about but BW's this, BW's that. That's why you got you a Hispanic girl that's in her early 20s because you can control her. Because he's not strong enough. That's the thing. He only allows the people in that he feels like he can control and manipulate mentally. Because he can't do that to a black woman in her 30s, in her early 30s, her mid 30s. That's why he has to reach down into the early 20s. And he knows that even some black women in their early 20s ain't going for that. So that's the reason why he has to step outside the nation, which is fine. That's fine. But don't do us just because you can't handle how we come. Don't
exactly.
don't come for us just because you can't handle how we defend ourselves. We're not gonna let you talk down to us and talk crazy to us.
Mm-mm.
I noticed that. And yeah, New Breed, he's canceled. Like Lord, that's UT Farms is canceled. His channel is canceled. His reputation on social media is canceled. I decree and I declare this in the name of Jesus. Until he comes clean about his wickedness in the secret place, I decree and I declare in the name of Jesus, this man is canceled. And I say this and I decree and I declare that everybody shall come into agreement with me in this chat in Jesus' name. If we
Amen.
all come into agreement, this man is canceled. He's canceled. New Breed he's gang stalking people in the secret. He's in a hidden secret group chat. Let me tell you something. He used to be in a relationship with a girl named Mafioso Wilson. Her maiden name is Mafioso Chapman. Her nickname is So Snatch here in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Okay, him and her were together for a while. They broke up. She went down there and did whatever. I don't want to go too far into that. But they were in this group chat harvesting my energy, and they're still trying to switch out my energy with mafiosos just so she can steal whatever God has for me in the spiritual realm and make me commit suicide. That's literally what they're doing. They're doing witchcraft. He
Yep.
does witchcraft with a girl named Mafioso Wilson, her now Wilson, because she was married. Mafioso Wilson here in Minneapolis, Minnesota. The girl here is known as a scam artist. If you come to Minneapolis, Minnesota, and for those that don't know, this is where they had the George Floyd incident. So half of my hometown is burnt down, but they're rebuilding it right now. So it's coming back together. But if you come here, if you say mafioso or so snatch, I promise you, everybody be like, "Oh, her, damn." She's known here as a witch and a fraud. She scammed thousands of people out of their money selling waist trainers here in Minneapolis, and New Breed has teamed up with her to go against me in a group chat. How I knew she used to be an old neighbor in my old apartment building, and she was obsessed with me, and she looked up to me like a big sister. And that's the reason. And I stopped answering her phone call. I got receipts from that whole conversation. That's the reason why she ended up looking up or teaming up with New Breed in this group chat to go against me. and she started getting into witchcraft, and so he started using her to do spell work on me too. And I really, really hope that New Breed says something about everything that I'm saying, because I have so many receipts that I can pull out. And there's something that's about to go out, and I'm gonna go ahead and talk about it right now. My children were experiencing witchcraft attacks from the hidden group chat that New Breed was in, and my kids were experiencing sex magic that was being done on them by the witches and warlocks that New Breed is in cahoots with. And so, in my part two video, I have child, like, this got so bad that Child Protection Services got involved, and doctors from Hennepin County Medical Center, doctors from Hennepin County Medical Center reported to the government of the state of Minnesota that New Breed's group chat with Stephanie P. Smith and Evangelist Gabriel Fernandez were reportedly having spiritual sex with my kid, because an 11-year-old boy reported this to Hennepin County Medical Center. Child Protection Services got involved, and they had to investigate me. This happened a month ago. So this is still pretty fresh. They just closed the case 3 weeks ago. No, it was a little over a month ago. November, end of November. It was happening all throughout December, and they just closed the case about 2 or 3 weeks ago, because they realized, okay, this mother, she's a good mom. She's taking care of her son. They get to school on time. They're fed. They're obviously not getting neglected. They're chubby little boys, clean clothes, clean children. I don't see any neglect here. But since my son reported Stephanie P. Smith, New Breed from New Breed Global Truth, and Evangelist Gabriel Fernandez's name to the government of the state of Minnesota, CPS had to come investigate me and ask me who these YouTubers were. And in that video that I'm going to post, it's going to be a document showing what was exactly reported to the doctors by my 11-year-old child. My son said so much about what they were doing and saying to him. They were sending demons in the spiritual realm to have gay sex with my 11-year-old child. And I have a video of my 7-year-old son saying Stephanie and Gabriel keep saying that I'm gonna die. I keep hearing them. I wish I was able to. Let me see if I can pull this up.
Yeah, please, if you can, because you already know what time it is.
It's over.
We've talked about this, and I'm now, when I wasn't planning on doing this, at least to this brevity, now I'm going to be doing this to this brevity. Y'all gonna get sick.
It's about to get real bad.
Yeah,
it's about to get real bad, because I'm exposing everything, and as more evidence comes out, I'm about to be. I have to subpoena WhatsApp, because that's the group chat that New Breed Gang stalks me in. I have to subpoena. There is a woman, I can't say her name, but she's also in the group chat that New Breed is in. She has revealed to me the phone carrier service that she goes through, because they're texting her phone, telling her what to do and say to me to gang stalk me. And she's also in this group chat, and she's trying to expose the group chat, because she thinks that what's happening to me is messed up, but she's scared to come out right with it. He ain't nothing but the devil, honey. When I tell you this man is evil.
Pure evil. Pure. Y'all see, people think we just making up something. And that's what he likes to always portray. But as I always say, y'all see how that rhymes, portray, what I say? Anyway, it's what he says that we're doing. That's exactly what he's doing. He tells on himself. Every video, every live stream, he tells on himself. He's the one that's doing these things. That's why he understands it so well. That's why he can explain play by play. They're doing this and they're moving this way, and because that's what he's doing. And those demons tell him play by play what to do. And oftentimes that's why he was pausing. Do y'all remember for a while? Go back towards like November, maybe September to November, when he would put out his content. If you've seen his videos, he would just stop talking and sit there. He was acting like an NPC. He's waiting for the demons to feed him that information. And so now he thinks that he's stepped that up, or he's kind of gotten upgraded, should I say. His CPU has gotten upgraded to the next level. So there's not a delay like it used to be, but he's still getting this information from them. And that's why he feels like, well, I know what to say, I know what to do. They not on my level, this and this and that. I'm getting blessed. And they feed him a little something, they throw him a little bone. You know, they got to throw you a little bone so you keep eating. But I don't know if you got your information ready on your end, or you still looking for it.
I found it. I'm gonna play it.
Okay.
Yeah, my son is in this video talking about some. They're putting stuff in my head that I don't want to be in my head. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna put this thing over.
Okay. Let me It's all right, y'all. She'll be right back in. She just had to. There we go. Hold on, y'all.
Okay. I guess I have to hold the camera up like this. So hold on.
You want me to turn your? Okay, there you go.
I don't know how I'm able. If you could. Okay, I'm gonna hit the play button.
Okay, we can see it.
Okay, let me know if you can hear it.
And what are they
Yes.
doing to you? They keep calling my name. They're doing what else? Putting stuff in my head like I want to be in my head. Like what? I just don't feel safe. You don't feel safe? You scared?
He's saying I don't feel safe. I'm scared. They're putting stuff in my head.
What are the names of the two people that keep attacking you? Stephanie P. Smith and Gabriel Fernandez. Okay, who's messing with you? What are they saying in the spiritual realm? Well, Stephanie keeps putting witchcraft on my wrist.
He said that they were putting witchcraft on his wrist.
She keeps hurting me even more.
Sending demons to his arm. And he felt like she was trying to give him a heart attack.
He keeps doing
Child sexual things.
What child sexual things is he doing to you and your brother? My body.
He keeps moving his body.
In what area does your body hurt? Your butt hurts? And my wrist actually.
My son was saying that his butthole was hurting him.
It's not. This is tight. What type of things are you hearing in the spiritual realm? Like what? Like remember what you told me and Daddy earlier?
That my family's gonna die. That's what my son was saying. He was hearing Stephanie and Gabriel. He was saying that he was hearing in the spiritual realm that his family's gonna die, and that his butthole is hurting him, and he feels like like something going in and out of his butthole. That's what he kept saying. And he's like, I'm feeling demons attacking me, Mom. I feel demons attacking my wrist to make my arm hurt more. I feel like they're trying to give me a heart attack. My son is very healthy, and he's in fight. He takes ed class every day. He's a runner. He's in running. You know what I'm saying? And so my son doesn't have any heart problems, but they've been sending demons to try to make him have a heart attack because he kept speaking out. And as he kept speaking out, I kept posting the videos. And so my son's life was being attacked because my son was speaking out against what they were doing to him to try to silence me on social media. I'm telling you, like this ain't the only video. I got another video of my son actually getting raped, and that one got posted on TikTok. That's actually on this phone that I'm holding now, so I can't actually show you guys. But it's a demon actually having spiritual sex with my son in front of my face. And he's saying that New Breed, Stephanie, and Gabriel in this private group chat were all in on making or all of this spiritual sex happening to my kid. My baby was being raped by demons because of them trying to silence me, and they're mad because that wasn't enough to make me stop posting. Every single day they'll do something to my kid and watch me get post or watch me post on social media. Chill out, Razil. So.
And you know this.
Uh-uh.
I'm gonna say this, y'all. I mean, y'all should know, those of you that are familiar with me. Um, All I do day in and day out is protect kids. I mean, yes, I basically protect women and children. I mean, men too, but as the saying goes, women and children. So when I hear stories, I don't care if I've heard them before. I don't care how many times I hear them. It hit different with me. And I told y'all I buried my firstborn in 2015. So in terms of knowing the strength, like folks don't understand these demons on here, y'all can't hold a candle to me in terms of my internal fortitude and strength. The more that I see you do, not only to me, when I see you do these things to other people, when I hear stories about innocent children, women, especially like women and children, especially, but yes, men as well. Man, I'm gonna turn up like no tomorrow. And people don't understand why that's so, but certain things have to be done. Because if we don't do it, let me just make this clear. Everything that we all have done thus far regarding these individuals, letting you all know who they are, letting you all know the types of things that they do, how you need to conduct yourselves around them on social media, et cetera, spiritually, mentally, physically. If we don't do these things, then it wouldn't be progress that we've had. And
Right.
the Most High, just like how the devil uses them, God uses
Mhm.
us. So some of you are not called to do this, but we are. And so we're being obedient to the Most High and we're following what God has us to do. And yes, He preserves us. And yes, He protects us. But also, as the scripture says, we all go through trial and tribulation. And yea, though I walk through the valley, meaning you're going to go through something. When you go through a valley, those are lows. See, the
Right.
mountains are up high and the valleys are low. Okay, so we
Right.
go through lows. This is what people got to understand. And same thing. Although Isaiah 54:17, no weapon formed against me shall prosper, but the weapons
Amen.
will form.
Yep.
So these things are real and these things happen to us because we're holding the line. And y'all have
Mhm.
to understand that. Now, what I will say is that if y'all do some of these things yourself, if you try to speak out, if you try to bring any awareness to this or stop any of this, you're going to experience this too, unless
Make
you
sure
decide
you are
to.
powerful in the spiritual realm and make sure you have a strong prayer life because the type of things that these people will try to do to you and your children just for speaking out, honey, my babies were traumatized from they're just now it took for CPS to help me redirect my children so that they can go back to being children again and having a semi-normal life. What they told me to do was to every time my children try to talk about it, redirect them, talk about something else. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a new mom to being a mother to an 11-year old and a 7-year old. You know what I'm saying? And having demons attacking your kid, like nobody is trained for that. No mother or father is trained for that. You know what I'm saying? But long story short, just make sure you have a very powerful prayer life. They're if just for speaking out, they are going to come for you. If you decide to have a voice, if you decide to speak out, they are going to attack you. They're going to try to attack your family, your children. Do not be afraid and understand that like brainwaves just said, it's a valley experience. And me and my kids, we made it through. They're doing just fine and they're healthy and they're happy now. They're obnoxious up right
But
now,
that's good.
but they're doing good. They're
Yep.
doing good now. And so even though that happened, God got us through it. You know what I'm saying? So don't be afraid to speak out. Don't let these people silence you. All them demons attacking my babies was an attempt to silence me. And that's what they want to do. They want to shut you up. They want you to stop focusing on your channel. They want you to hide your kids, hide your family. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Don't let them silence, especially YouTube brainwaves. Keep going. Don't let them silence you because they're gonna try to attack you and they're gonna try to do all types of witchcraft on you just for speaking out. They're gonna try to attack your finances. They're gonna send people to gang stalk you at work. They're gonna do all that stuff, but just ignore it and keep pushing. They got really tired of me, especially New Breed. They got really tired of me this year because every time they got me fired from a job, I just went and grabbed another one. I got
Man,
so good at looking for a job was second nature. As soon as I lost one, as soon as I lost the job, I had another job a week later. That's how irritated they were with me. This girl, like, it hadn't even been 7 days. She already working somewhere else. That's literally how it was all year this year, all year last year. So you have to be just as relentless as them because they're not going to give up. So we shouldn't give up. You know what I'm saying? Be relentless. Be relentless. Don't like every time they try to go hard on you, get it like go like you know what I'm saying, get them back 10 times harder or go 10 times harder. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you do, just never ever give up. Never give up. Okay, just now. That's what I refuse to let these people win, and I'm gonna keep going until they get exposed. And New Breed, Stephanie, she's already being gang stalked in Toronto. That's why she's sitting in the house and do witchcraft all day long. That girl, Daisy Ozum, the one for she's the girl in the video that I was exposing Stephanie in. She was talking about a whole bunch of stuff that Stephanie was going through with the government of Toronto because it's true, and she's also being gang stalked. That's the thing, as Brainwave says, gang stalkers get gang stalked. So that's the crazy thing about it. New Breed himself is also being targeted, but he's still gang stalking people too. Everybody's getting gang stalked. All the targeting are also targeted individuals. You know what I'm saying? So every and nobody's safe out here. Nobody's safe. That's all I got to say. Okay.
I'm gonna say
But
this
yeah.
real quick before Rollo comes up. I gotta play something
Um,
because you
okay.
kind of spoke on it, and I gotta play. It's gonna be funny, but it's actually applicable to what's going on. Just watch, y'all.
Well, obviously, we have a rapist in Lincoln Park. He's climbing in your windows. He's snatching your people up, trying to rape them. So y'all need to hide your kids, hide your wife,
How's your
trying to
wife?
rape them. So y'all need to hide your kids, hide your wife, and hide your husband because they raping everybody out here.
He's so silly. You will pull that up.
And I know exactly where that is. If weather permitting, I'm gonna be rolling right back there where Anton Dotson from. I know
Right.
exactly where that is. I know where that is in Bama.
Mm-mm.
I know exactly where the hood is in Bama.
Mm.
What's up, Rollo?
What's going
What's up,
on, y'all? How
Rolo?
y'all doing? How's
I'm
Man,
everybody?
alright. Well,
man,
I'm gonna end up
we
popping
hope
off of here because these kids will not go to sleep.
yeah. I mean, you
I'm
did your
sorry.
work. You
Yeah.
did your work. You came in here. We connected. You know, the scripture says when two or more are gathered, you and I gathered, and then Rollo came. So that's the more. Even you leaving, Rollo's still here for a second. So like the work is being done, biblically speaking.
Right.
Uh, I can't. It's something about I can feel the change in the air, and I'm sure they feel it, and they're trying to like position themselves. And there's things that are happening politically, spiritually, on so many fronts that are really just playing out what we're talking about here. But he's trying to do it, she's trying to do it, they're all trying to do it. They're trying to get first fruits. They understand things biblically. It's the first of the Gregorian calendar. And I don't want to get
Right.
too deep in it, but that's what they're trying to do. It's not going to work.
Mm-mm. No, it is not. No, it is not. But you guys, thank you guys so much for having me tonight. These kids will not go to sleep. I gotta put them to bed so I keep them on the school schedule. But again, I appreciate you guys for letting me have a voice here on your platform. I'm very grateful because they be trying to silence me. Like it was this comment that Stephanie made. We're both all spiritually gifted, so we can communicate in the spiritual realm. And Stephanie like laughed at me one day when I did a TikTok video about it. And she said, "Nobody's watching your video. Nobody's gonna see it, so you have no views on it." Man, when I tell you I learned how to navigate TikTok ads, that video had 30,000 views on it. Okay, I don't play with these people, and they know that I'm very, very smart. And she made the same comment about my YouTube channel, so I learned how to navigate Google ads on YouTube. So these videos are about to blow up. So especially come next month. Oh Lord, baby, yes.
And
It's gonna
TikTok
be a lot of
down.
viral TikTok down now too, so I got nothing but time on YouTube. Oh yes, it's about to. New Breed is go. He's canceled, honey. You're so can. Stephanie, you're canceled too, honey. All of you guys are canceled because I got nothing but time on YouTube. And they took TikTok. Oh Lord Jesus! And I got to deal with that when I get off this live, honey.
Yeah.
Anyways, God bless y'all.
God bless you
Mm-hmm.
too. You already know.
All right now.
I'm alright. I'm finna go. I'm finna go ahead and agree with TikTok. So I'm gonna holler at y'all later.
All right. Look, that's me. I just happen to take my videos down. But
Uh-huh.
I miss just what I accomplished on TikTok. It just
Man.
it's if y'all haven't experienced, I mean, obviously right now we can't experience it going forward until if
Hmm.
something changes. But those of us that did, it's just something
Yeah.
unique about the platform, the way it operated, where you connect with people. It was a different
Man.
vibe in here. So
Man. When I look, I was talking about New Breed on TikTok so bad. I had thousands. I had thousands of people, thousands of likes, thousands of views, hundreds of shares about every. I was exposing that man on that platform. So if y'all thought I was bad on TikTok, watch what I'm about to do over here. I'm not playing with these people. It's about to get really bad. It's about to get really bad. But
I'm glad
anyways,
I'm not alone.
no, we
That's
about to we
encouraging.
about to go ahead and shut it down because they didn't gang stop the wrong ones because we're not gonna give up. Like the only way I'm gonna give up is if I'm 6 feet under. That's the
Yeah.
only way I'm giving up. Y'all not gonna ever make me ever kill myself. That's the goal. That's their goal is to make me want to commit suicide, and I'm not going to ever kill myself. And so, look, if I have to go bust some suds and bust some tables just for Google Ads money to make sure that these videos go viral and this man gets exposed, I promise you I'll do that. I haven't had to do that since I was in high school, though. I usually work 9 to 5s, but
Hey, we'll do
anyway.
whatever it takes. We'll do
Whatever
whatever
it
it takes.
takes, we're gonna have to get it in, all right? DoorDash, if I got a Grubhub, Uber Eats, okay. It's only $10 for some ad spend, okay? I was doing DoorDash for a while. I love doing DoorDash, honey. I ain't got nobody telling me what to do. I'm on my own time. That was my favorite. That was my favorite. You're your own boss when you're doing DoorDash, baby. I'm jealous of Rollo. I see him doing
Yep.
DoorDash on his live. I said,
Yep.
they didn't deactivated my DoorDash account. I was like, I miss doing DoorDash.
Mm.
You gotta get that food hot, ready to
It's
them, okay?
because I'm doing it in Florida more so.
Yeah, for real. You get a lot of customers out there too.
Yeah,
It's
the
probably
high
a lot of people out. Yeah, it's the best. Oh my gosh, try to do a DoorDash here in Minnesota. It's -5 degrees outside right now.
you can't pay your
Yeah.
yeah, you can't pay your
Oh,
yeah.
I just moved back up here from Coconut Grove. I was living down there and also lived in Homestead for a little while with my family. And I
Mm-hmm.
really miss that weather. It's so nice out in Coconut Grove, man. I was working off on Dixie Highway.
You returning back to the south?
I'm gonna be coming out there either in February or March to Coconut Grove to go visit my family because it's just been a while. My cousin Craig, my Keisha, like all my auntie Cookie, all of my cousins, Terrell, everybody's out there. I just have to go see my family. It's my father's side of the family, so
Mm-hmm.
like I just really miss everybody. So if I come down there, I'm gonna come holler at you. If you over in Coconut Grove, you be over there?
Well, that's on the west side, right?
Uh huh. Or I think it's on the south. It's more towards south side.
Just hit me up on Instagram. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna holler at you when I'm down there. We're gonna go live, okay?
So them
Yep, that
banging
sounds
talkers
good.
don't show up.
Okay. No, I'm gonna show up because my family really is down there. I actually went to it's an elementary school called George Washington Carver. You know where that is?
Mm-hmm.
That's where I went to school down there. It's right next to another elementary school called Tucker. So I kind of grew up in
Okay,
Coconut Grove
yeah.
for a little while. You know exactly where that is. So that's
Mm-hmm.
my stomping ground.
Small world,
Anyways,
Rollo.
it
Yep.
is. It is.
It is.
Anyways, I really gotta go, you guys. I'm gonna holler at you guys later, okay?
All right.
All right, sounds
All
good.
right. I'm gonna talk to you guys soon. Y'all will in.
All right. Yep.
Understand the life. Y'all remember? Y'all see that goal light right there with driving. I mean, I know it did it. Y'all see that goal light?
Mm.
Got some folks waiting on me. Man, I tell you, that was encouraging, Rollo. to hear what she said, because sometimes you be thinking like, man, because what it is that like people be tripping, right? It's not like anybody else. It'd be like folks in the comments, folks in the live chat, you know, why are you doing this? Why you like, they don't understand why we doing what we doing. But you know, it's crazy because nobody's questioning you on what you doing. You doing stuff that people could say, well, why are you doing this? Or why are you not doing that? But then y'all want to come up here and question us. That was encouraging to hear that she going harder in the paint. Cause I will. Cause I have been going, it has been some weird situations. Work related, all that stuff. I mean, they can't, what I do and where I'm at, I'm protected. Like, I don't think folks understand. I'm protected from the schools that I'm involved with. I'm protected. The precinct, I'm protected. I got a precinct full of prayer warriors. From my police chief all the way on down, all of us are prayer warriors. So, them demons, them like, this the wrong precinct. I know there are some precincts out there, they ain't protected like that. I was a foreman on one of the court cases to bring down one big, like that. I don't even want to kind of go there. Like that was close to home, a neighboring precinct at that. And I was literally on like the news with that because I was the foreman. No one else had the guts to do it. I'm like, man, I'm in this industry. Like, I see these people. I see these officers. I see these police. Like, we're going to be like, there's a high probability we're going to be crossing paths. Everybody else on the jury, nah, they can go on home. They can go about, you know, their lives, their industry, unless they just, you know, do something on the road while they're in the area, what have you. They'll never see those people for the most part. Me, but hey, somebody got to do it, man. I don't play that. So it's time. It's time we take out the trash. And after I just showed them Rollo had to cut up my Cash App card because they, you know, New Demon canceled my Cash App
again.
Yeah, so check this out. He canceled my Cash App tonight. All of a sudden I'm getting this message that my account was closed, right? And I got the timestamp. I put it up there. I showed it earlier. The timestamp here says 7:55 p.m. You can kind of see it says today. There it goes. You can see it's today, 7:55. And then I immediately knew what was going on. I get a notification about my own video on YouTube. So check this out. This also says today it's 7:44. You look down here, you see I got a notification about my own video. So basically that was the Most High telling me that it was about New Breed. And this one is related. New Breed admits he's struggling. He needs gas money. So it's a money notification about him. Y'all see it says notifications. 7:44. I was on the phone. It's 11:33 right now. So y'all see the picture. And I thought maybe somebody else was doing a video about us or something. So I clicked on it. It's crazy. It's literally crazy.
How can he find out about the Cash App? How can he report you?
Because, like my lady said, he has people that are in law enforcement. He got people that's, you know, that be, and I've had some people that's tried. Prior this month? I've had a couple, like maybe 2 or 3 weird situations at work that could have resulted on me, quote unquote, getting in trouble or something like that if I didn't move accordingly. If I didn't move in scriptures, if I didn't move right. I mean, it's as if that situation didn't even happen, which is weird. So you could tell it was spiritual. It's like the dynamics now at work, it's actually better than prior to it happening. Like it's better. Like I'm sitting up here like, you got to be kidding me. Like this can't be real. Then I had somebody who tried to hack. I think somebody tried to hack one of my bank accounts. Like they tried, but yeah, they did. They tried to make a fraudulent charge on one of my credit cards. And I mean, I got that handled. That was taken care of. They didn't get anywhere, but it's like weird stuff. And I'd be having stuff on lockdown. Not to say it can't happen. It can happen to any of us. But it's just a weird set of events, of course, in this. So that's what he spent his time doing. When he get off of YouTube, First of all, why was he live the same time Ringo was live? Ringo was talking about the LA fires, talking about miracles of God. He was talking about from that perspective. And then this fool is on here talking about the LA fires, but not from a miracle perspective. Then he tried to talk about TikTok, what are they going to do with this and this and that? And I already said my piece. That's what I said. I said it. I'm done. Here it is. They shut it down. I'm leaving it on the screen. I changed the title, changed the thumbnail so people can see TikTok is down. And this is actually my account, because if you look down here, you see it says at Brainwaves.
Yep.
People can see I'm logged. As a matter of fact, you see it says log out. So I'm logged into my account, and this is they enacted this at like basically 10:30, between 10:30 and 10:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. They already shut TikTok down. So you can get in there to get your videos, but as far as anyone else seeing, someone else's account or something like that,
no, you can't
we're
see
done.
it.
Yeah. And Ringo talked about it. He may still be live right now. They did it a day early, y'all. That was sneaky. So what is? Go ahead, Rollo.
No, that's suspected.
Yeah, you're right. They want to make sure
you go by what they say. You gotta go by what you know. Yeah. That's why I always say I don't go by what people say. I go by what they do.
That's true.
So I wasn't surprised.
So everybody already gonna be on red note. If they not on there now, they're gonna be there. Yeah. They're gonna be coming here. But they don't even see. I know this from experience. TikTok had a total different vibe. So they want that feel, they want that same vibe, and YouTube don't provide that. YouTube is like a different vibe. Meta, Instagram, even though it's structured in a similar manner, it still don't provide that. It don't have that same vibe. But places like Red Note and stuff like that, it's got that same vibe. So I know why people like to jump over there. Really, people talk about data. They got access to our data anyway. Every time we're on these platforms, we use apps, we drive cars, we ride here, we shop here. There's nothing you can do unless you live out in the middle of the woods like a hermit, and you don't have to be in touch with society for nothing at all and use anything, no internet, no electronics, period. You straight up wilderness. They got you. And even then they can still track us because they got satellites and all this stuff. So they know where we at. There is no detaching, running hot. Like me, I don't care. I'm just it is what it is. They already know everything anyway. So if they're gonna do something, they're gonna do something. If they're not gonna do something, they're not gonna do it. They're gonna do it regardless. I don't live in fear. Obviously they know who I am because I'm also implicated into the system.
Correct.
Just by what I do at work. So they know me, they know my channel. It is what it is. I don't care. But yeah, it's just the fact that this is significant because a lot of people were banking on TikTok not going down right away. They were banking on maybe, Trump is about to get inaugurated. We just literally 3 days, was it Sunday, Monday? 2 to 3 days away roughly, because really it'll be official on that Tuesday. So I'm really gonna say 2 days away, because once he in, it's boom, he could just sign off and do whatever. Folks thought that it would stay up. It's the weekend, you got weather going on. We thought everybody be chilling out. Nah, they made moves right away. So this tells me that they can make moves. We know this, Rollo. I know you know this, but they can make moves with anything they want at any time. They can shut anything down at any time. And I want to say this. What are people going to do that solely rely on social media and solely depend on social media? How are you going to survive? This should be a wake-up call. I know it's good money. I know people I don't have to do this and I have to do that. Look, folks, I don't have to do the thing that I'm doing in law enforcement. I didn't have to. It literally was an opportunity, it was a promotion, and it was an opportunity that I got to help so many other people have a job.
Right.
What I'm
Right.
saying is we need to diversify our portfolio. So we need to be having multiple revenue streams that aren't just relied upon one platform, even if you are on social media. I
Right.
know a lot of gamers when they used to be streaming on Twitch, and I think it's been about maybe 2 years, maybe going on 3. Twitch opened up their contract to where you can get paid on there as well as like YouTube or vice versa. So that helps people make money on multiple platforms or YouTube,
Right.
Twitch and Facebook or what have you. We got to
Right.
think about that stuff.
Absolutely.
Tracy, what's this comment? Tracy, what's going on, Tracy? Tracy says, can't believe TikTok was actually banned. This is crazy that social media is controlled this way. Hope Trump brings it back. You know what? Because they struck early. I want to say this. Because they struck early, I'm not so sure that they would bring it back, or at least bring it back right away. I feel like they could bring it back right away, but there's an agenda at play and there's a message that they're sending, and there's certain things that they want to do. See, they like to cause complete chaos and cause complete destruction and then provide a solution. And we're not quite at that point yet because people were just thinking, well, what if? I know it's upon me, And a lot of people aren't proactive, even as content creators. So now it has happened. A lot of people don't even know it happened. A lot of people are either asleep, they out and about. Maybe they're going to go on. Maybe they plan to do one last TikTok. Maybe they were going to do one last like live stream or something like that, or post one last video while they're out and about. It's like, all right, y'all, or whatever. They could be at home. This is my last video. And then they went on and found out it was already shut down. This is crazy, man. It's about to change the game. Shake up, break up, wake up, make up.
That's right.
Man, just your support, Rollo. Just the fact that we here. Everything's like, I'm telling you, man, this is good, because what this sends a message is that we need to band together. There's a lot of separating us. TikTok was a platform that everybody band together and then get into beef and didn't care about that. You didn't see that on TikTok. It was just people just had accounts. You might not like somebody. If you just didn't like them, you just didn't like them. You just skip over them, kept on going. But I tell you, somebody said this about YouTube. They said, I'm trying to remember the comment. They said YouTube has been in its teenage years. On February, it hits 20 years old, I guess, in terms of the company being out or something like that. So basically now YouTube is more mature. So hopefully when it comes to this internet beef and all of that, hopefully there's a new level of maturity when it comes to that. I mean, that's a good way of looking at it. I don't know how that's going to play out, but I think that was a pretty cool way of looking at it.
It depends on what state you at.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Because people are not having fun in certain states.
Yeah. You're right. You're right.
I would have never thought I would be in the number one state and the number one city of fun in Orlando, man. It's a whole great different vibe compared to other places I've been to. Like, man, when I saw the Latinos together playing their music, brothers and sisters doing their thing, everybody just having fun in their own perspective, creativity, man. I was like, wow, man, I have fully arrived. Man, Orlando's a whole different hub, man, compared to back in the days, man. It's just too much to do down here. Man, bro.
I got something to tell you too, Rollo. Keep going, brother. Keep going. Yeah, you're right about Orlando. That's where I got a lot of family there. Let's see if this thing.
I seen a fine, tall sister today, man. But because I was a little bit under the weather, I couldn't say anything. I think she was on her Instagram. I think I seen her on Instagram. I was like, Dad, yeah, she was pushing too, man. Sisters is pushing down here, man. They pushing, man.
They
They
really are.
pushing. Yeah.
Let's see. I almost got it. I had it actually up earlier. Let me see. Just we could keep talking, but just bear with me.
Yeah.
I should have left it up, but I guess I don't know. I must have took it down for a second. Let's see.
I couldn't believe it was 80 degrees today. I was like, wow, man.
Yeah, I think we hit 65 or something, which for us that was like that's wild considering it's going to be like 15 or something. And even tonight is supposed to be dropping. Well, no, it's 50. It's 53 right now. Sheesh.
Uh-huh.
That's warm for us.
Yeah.
See, I think I almost got it.
I seen Atlanta on Instagram. The people was riding crazy in the snow. They had me rolling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's about right. That's about right.
What was it? East Atlanta or West Atlanta, where the snow happened?
I mean, it hit the whole the whole area, like all of this, everything above I-20. It definitely hit that the south end. It hit them a little bit. But once you start going like further south, I think they were okay. The weather was cold, but yeah, the whole metro Atlanta, north, south, east, west, north, like up to the mountains, all that stuff. Everybody got hit.
Mm. They got people from other states helping them out.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
That's what a lot of it is here. Is so many people. It's a mixture of so many people from all over. It's not even so much like us natives. It's just so many people. I think like out of 10 people, 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10 is like people from somewhere else. And then you'd be
Right.
like, oh, they actually from Georgia. Like when you meet, it's like when we actually meet somebody that's actually from here, it's like, oh, that's what's up.
Right.
Oh, I got it. We ain't gonna be on too much longer too, because one, I want you to get some rest, fam. You know, we gotta keep it 100. We got work to do tomorrow as well. Plus I'm gonna try to get a eye on my family a little bit. I mean, I'm sure folks probably about to fall asleep or be out, but I thought this was interesting. Where we at? I just had it. Okay, here we go. Let me put this on the screen so I don't lose it. Look at the background.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's inside, but look at where he's at.
Yeah.
If you see and you look to the right, there's a guitar.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like he's in his ladies' room.
Mm-hmm.
Because that looked like her area that she had.
Yep.
He didn't say anything about where he is. He was quiet. He was straight up quiet. But it's just interesting. And there was some narratives that we talked about on why he might be in the house in the earlier part of the stream. It was hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, look at what Nicole said. I just saw what Nicole said. Nicole Stargell, she says, I'm a creator on TikTok. Basically, she's a creator on TikTok, and she was gonna go live one last time tonight, and then she's all kicked out of her account. Dang.
Mm.
See, I'm thinking about that. That's a blow. You be like, okay, I'm about to do one last time. Maybe some people told their fans, hey, we're gonna go live one last time. We're gonna ride this TikTok thing, into midnight or whatever. One last time. Hey, if they kick us off at midnight, they kick us off at midnight. And they got kicked off early. They couldn't even do it. That's crazy. That's wild. Because that's something I would have did. I'd have been like, all right, y'all, one last TikTok. This is TikTok for the road. And then they just kick people out. That's dirty, man.
It is.
But yeah, what you think about him being inside in his ladies' room?
What made her let him do that?
I mean,
Because he
we
don't
think
look comfortable in there.
no, he doesn't. We think something. There were some what do you call it, narratives. There were some narratives earlier that was shared. That was hilarious. um
Mhm.
I think it'd be good to talk in more detail about it, because I'm gonna try to talk about it. um I'm gonna talk about his garage thing. I was gonna maybe even jump on. I actually wasn't gonna get back on now because I was taking care of a lot of work. I was supposed to be chilling. But then
Mhm.
I found out with this Cash App thing. So I said, let me talk about it so people got something to relate to. And then that developed. Then Y'all Deserves the Glory came on. Obviously you was in the building, found out about TikTok being banned. It's a lot popping, man. This crazy.
Mhm.
It's crazy. Um, yeah, this everybody talking about the snow in the chat.
Hmm.
Supposed to be coming here today. We'll be getting it, or at least the ice. It's not so much the snow here; it's gonna be the ice. We got all these
Jeez.
hills. You know how it is. You in Florida, so you know all the hills and curves and all
Mhm.
that stuff and ice. Oh man, what's up, Julia? See, this what I'm talking about. What's up, Julia?
Mhm.
Well, y'all make sure y'all sub her up here on YouTube, because Julia, she has a YouTube channel as well. She said she
Mhm.
was live on TikTok and it went dark. Dang. What I might do, y'all, tomorrow for all of y'all, if y'all are around, for everybody that got a TikTok, um, I'm just gonna might do like a TikTok thing, like just shout out to all my TikTokers. I used to be one. I had an account. It was pretty big, and then it got shut down. But I want y'all to give y'all experiences, maybe share whatever, and we'll do it. If we don't do it tomorrow, we'll do it Monday or something like that. But we're gonna do it like real soon. Um, I said I wanted to get that people's reactions that are actually TikTokers, TikTok refugees, as the media calls it now. That's crazy. Okay, she said she's gonna be live later on YouTube. That's what's up. That's what's up, Julia. Um, man, this is wild, man.
It is.
We all could get cut off at any time. So if you got content, wow, she was at 4,000 followers.
That's a good number too.
Yeah, that's crazy. I remember when I got off, I had an account, but I wasn't using it. I know at that time I had
Mhm.
like 17 and a half thousand. I had like 17 and a half thousand followers on there, and I was only following something like 40 people or something like that, 40 to 50. I think it
Mhm.
was like 48 people. That's all I was following. Um, so it wasn't like, some people they'll follow one person, and follow back and grow. No, I just had that many people following me, and my videos was always on the For You page. They
Right.
always was trending, and then I had got shadow banned. I don't know, too much truth. I got shadow banned, so then I kind of fell back. I kept trying, and then it didn't work. So I was just like, you know what? I'm chilling right now. But everything is circling back around and cycling out. So we'll be all right. We're gonna be all right. Just pick up. I'm gonna say this to Julia and what was the other person earlier? Let me just say this real quick before we wrap this thing up. Julia and Nicole. To Julia and Nicole and anyone else watching and listening, if you were a TikTok refugee, feel free to go to Red Note, but feel free to look at other platforms as well. Like I was saying, diversify. That way, if one channel goes down, you'll have other, or should I say, one platform goes down, you'll have other platforms. Also, keep your eyes peeled for software. There's different types of software where you can stream on all of your platforms at the same time. I'm using that software right now. There's many of softwares out there. You can look it up. Those things will help you create content on all of your platforms without violating any rules, getting in trouble, and you can populate everything. You can connect with people, you can communicate, and it'll just help you grow very quickly. So people are gonna be looking for y'all. Set up accounts if you don't have one on different platforms. Trust me, people gonna be looking for y'all. Your followers, they know everybody, the whole world knows what's going on with TikTok. So it's not like it's a surprise. So everybody knows TikTok is shut down. If it don't pop back up, or if President Trump can't say, hey, I got it, TikTok to able to come back up and blah, 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 whatever, everybody's going to be looking all over social media for your accounts. So keep in mind, this is great. This is a great opportunity for those of you that were on TikTok to share your story, for you to grow. Trust me, it's going to be a lot of momentum. A lot of people are going to be receptive to y'all. They want to see what's what. And I mean, it's a good time in the grand scheme of things. It's some growing pains. It's rough. Some people have taken hits, obviously, but if you move quickly, you can turn those hits back into wins.
Right. So true.
So
you can't stop what you got going on if you believe in yourself and believe in the Most High. More importantly, this is the time He wants us to, have that conversation with Him, because He's making these things happen. He said, "I, the Lord, control both things. I control good and evil." So the entities have to do their part. We have to do our part.
Facts. Well, I think I'm about to go and shut this thing down. I think all of us need to rest and assimilate what just happened with TikTok, especially the people that are actually on TikTok.
Right.
This is big, you know what I'm saying? And to all of y'all, I just want to say, I said this before, I'm going to say this again. To all of you all that are on TikTok and now you have to go to another place, some of you are here on YouTube. I have the ability to where multiple channels can go live at the same time. So if you want to go live sharing what you do to my audience, those are things that y'all can do. All you got to do is message me. It's really easy. This can work from your phone, a laptop, a computer, whatever, it doesn't matter. Very easy to do, and it'll help you get some growth and exposure. Plus, it'll share some cool things with my audience and some cool people. So keep that in mind. Just another opportunity out there for y'all. That was one of the visions I have for my platform anyway, to have a lot of people on and have them be able to show who they are and what they got going on. So what we got going on is we're going to wrap up this show. I appreciate you all watching and listening. Make sure you not only subscribe to me, definitely support my fellow, I don't even know if I can say fellow TikTokers anymore. Y'all know what I'm saying. Those of us that have TikTok accounts, and obviously they're no longer here other than us retrieving our videos and our data. Make sure y'all support them. Make sure you support Floridian Rollo. He's here in the building. But in his name, Rollo, Floridian Rollo is going to come up. You see what he looked like. You know it is. It's real easy. Trying to think who else was here. Y'all deserves the glory. You saw her here earlier. That's her name here on YouTube. Again, she is a fellow TikToker. As she mentioned earlier, her stuff, is gone. So let's unite. That's the one thing that they don't want us doing, but we're going to do it anyway, right? With that being said, we appreciate y'all. I'm about to get out of here. Expect some work from Rollo tomorrow. He has been putting out videos today too. I just hadn't had time to watch them, so they're there for your consumption as well. Expect a collaboration with me and Rollo also sometime coming up today on Sunday. So with that being said, we appreciate y'all. We're about to get out. We'll holler at y'all the next one and know what to do. Blessings and peace. Stay in those scriptures. Stay in the word. Do not have fear. I know we talked about gang stalking and the spells and all the demons and all the stuff. Y'all, don't worry about these people. The Most High will deal with them, right? They will be dealt with, and you stay faithful to Him and His word. You will receive more than enough for the trouble that you've gone through, because He allowed you to go through it. Yea, though I walk through the valley, the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. Thy rod, thy staff, they comfort me. Y'all know how it goes. So with that being said, we'll get at y'all on the next one.
Peace.
All right, Rollo, I'm out, fam.